pile of
That was
pain.
an Aizawa smile if I ever saw one.
Hey guys, I'm
Wait,
live now.
what?
I'm live now.
Oh, hello.
Hi,
Hi.
chat.
Don't mind
Hi.
me just fanning.
So, fun fact: the other night, Lois and someone else's stream that we both watch at the same time usually. Someone in chat has a name called Kayko, and it's Keiko. And my weeb ass immediately freaked out in chat because I thought Dan said Keigo, which is an anime character's name, and now everyone knows that I'm a weeb.
Who?
Nice.
Womp womp
I was like, Keigo, where? Oh, that's not what you said. And immediately I had Dan laughing at me and the entire chat, and now all of China knows that I'm a weeb.
And now
And now
all of
all of
China,
China.
knows we're here.
Honestly,
Chat, how are you today?
Happy New Year's, chat!
yeah, Happy New Year's.
It's almost 1 year Calamus.
Actually,
Double
yeah,
check when we started.
February.
You started in February? Damn.
Yeah.
I thought we started like late January.
No, it was like
I thought
was-
we
it
started
was-
in August.
it feels like it with how quickly time slowed by. It was like really.
I
It
thought
was.
this-
It was really late. February, I think we started, or really early. I don't. I'll double check, but it was February.
I thought we started in August. Oh god.
Hey, Peach, but you know what this means? You've known me for an entire year now,
Nice.
Oh damn.
and you haven't killed me yet, which is an accomplishment on my end.
Yet is the key phrase there.
Yeah, I know. That's the point.
Wait, how long have I known you? Is it exactly
year.
1 year, or is it getting there?
Well, actually, we emailed each other and talked a bit before Christmas whenever I found out I was going to be your roommate, but I moved in like the second week of January. So technically,
Oh man, I was gonna kill you before the 1 year.
I'm
Damn.
glad that my mic can't pick up on my
Sorry.
dice tower because, like, I've just been using this casually. It
now,
makes a really satisfying sound.
now I hear it.
yeah, I could hear it.
Yeah, now we hear it.
Now we hear it.
Ba-ba-ba.
You've heard it because I was speaking and it picked up on the outside sounds.
Mhm.
Exactly.
Hmm.
But yes.
Chat, did you guys know that Lois is gay?
You're half right.
You're half right.
You get half a point.
I mean, everyone's
alright.
a little bit of gay, okay?
What was Lois saying?
So yeah,
That's how I
again,
didn't go.
it's okay. Welcome, chat. Again, Happy New Year's to everyone. I know we're streaming this right now on the 3rd. And speaking because it's the 3rd for me, happy birthday, Peach.
No.
Yes.
Wait, don't you mean 2020 New Game Plus?
I mean, yeah, but you know, we're not playing Soulsborne yet. I'll wait for the giant health bar to appear in
Don't
the
you mean
sky.
December 33rd? 34th?
34th.
Really, Lois? Because the moon just turned red right now, and
Oh,
everyone's kind of screaming.
shit.
I'm
All
hearing
right.
a lot of bass music.
Okay, moon presence theme is going to intensify in the background, but yes. Again,
Yes.
happy 2021 to everyone. Hopefully you all had a good New Year's. Hopefully none of you did anything stupid. Again, happy birthday to Peach as well, because it's her birthday over here in the UK. The times when I stream in, because the only UK asshole over here. So happy early birthday to Peach by like 4 hours for her in her time zone.
Like 6.
But
What
yeah,
time zone are you currently in?
5 hours for me, so yay.
because
Fuck you.
it's 2:40, and so it'll be 3 hours and 20 minutes to be exact.
It is 8:40 where we are.
Yes.
41!
Okay,
Look,
Mrs. Precise.
my laptop is ahead because of assignments.
Anyway, so do I want to do who wants to give a recap for last night? The only person who can't give a recap right now is JT because he was not here last session, but he is
Who
here
wants
today.
to recap for JT?
And the chat.
Broke drunk.
So
There's more than
what
that.
happened was
Okay.
Let Burb do it because he's not gonna do it in a while.
okay. Go ahead.
Okay, so here's the thing.
Oh no.
That's the recap.
That's
Anyway,
fair.
essentially, last session we spent well, basically the Three Stooges, which is Brooke, Kenneth, and I almost said Lena, but no. well, maybe in the future, but Book, Kenneth, and Bowie started gathering information around the town, and we met up with a traveler who turns out to be, you know, freaking what's his face,
Leonidas?
Leonidas's best friend and stuff.
Mhm.
Alena went off to check on Darius. We'll catch up with him later, but for now, Bowie now has to suffer with two drunken people, including herself.
Yeah,
There's
you're
So
also
3.
drunk.
yeah, there's also little
So-
things.
Also,
Oh, go on, Peach.
Swear to God. Jessica, what were you saying?
I was gonna fill in some of the missing pieces
Yeah,
where
same.
Yeah.
the dude that we talked to had a little pet dragon that was a red snapper, which Peach lovingly drew. And
I was gonna
then
say let's do the artwork after.
he noticed that Kenneth was definitely not a normal kinku by his speech patterns. He then spoke about werewolves who are pretty much like no fur on their head and they're just kind of like a skull and they look like very scarily. We have pictures of that. And the dude's name is Irvin. And so Alena ended up having a panic attack and went to go find Darius, leaving
Kind
Brooke
of.
and Kenneth, the two dumbasses, to their own devices while Bowie was upstairs taking a nap. Kenneth was reading. Brooke was like, hey, let me buy you a drink. He's like, you don't have the money. She's like, try me. She buys this really expensive ass whiskey.
Dragon's
She
blood.
takes a shot, instantly went wasted. Kenneth comes over, is like, what the hell just went on? And the dude's like, she took a shot. And he's like, okay, I'm gonna regret doing this. This is what you need to do. He takes one, gets wasted. Irvin takes them upstairs to Bowie, hands all everything over. Bowie's like, what the fuck just happened? He's like, they drank this. And she's like, okay, well, if I'm dealing with them, I'm taking a shot too. She handled it better than the rest of us.
I like to point out that all of them failed their DC for the Constitution save. Irvin, however, passed it by a mile. He took a shot and was completely fine.
Okay.
And then we
I just
jokingly
wanted to
had
point that
Alena
out.
roll. We jokingly had Alena roll and she
And
got nat 22.
No, not nat 20, but she got above 20. Another thing as well is some little details that were brought
If I'm
out.
gonna have to deal with them, they're gonna have to deal with me.
Some other details that were brought out, the fact that earlier in the day, Brooke and Alena had a really good conversation. And
Yeah,
Alena
sorry.
found some information. It's okay. Alena found some information about Brooke, about the whole backstory, about the storm, and why she doesn't like storms, and about some of her parents, and the fact that Alena doesn't hate Brooke for killing Culver. She was just mad at her for not telling Alena that she killed Culver.
We also have a map.
Yes. Kenneth went to the library and also got some information about the Simia. And the fact that they're in the mountains, and there's a reason why people who Maggio, why they've invaded, haven't got past a certain point, or very rarely got past a certain point because of these mountains, and the fact that the Simia know it so well that it's pretty much like their equivalent of the Great Wall of China, but natural, and it's almost impossible to pass. Then Bowie and Alena had a conversation as well, and Alena also found out some more information about Bowie and about her past. And yes, the conversation about happened. Alena didn't leave to, well, she left to go on her own, originally just to calm down, but then Bowie also said, hey, go look for Dare. So she's kind of like half looking, but also half kind of like, oh no, internally right now. So yeah, those are just some of the little details that happened last session. A lot happened last session. A lot.
Sorry, I didn't get all of it.
A lot happens in general with this campaign.
Yep. And we also have some artworks. We have 2 pieces of artwork to show. First one, hopefully, and again, it's a bit hard to see now because I have a smaller screen, was this one done by Peach of the Red Snapper. A little snake dragon, lindworm, pseudo dragon that
You don't
Irvin
know
has.
how long it took. You do not
Raven.
know how long it took to do all those skills. I did them all more than one time.
Yeah, there's every
I
single
drew all
scale.
of that in pencil first, and then went over it in pen, and then went over it in marker. I don't like drawing skills.
And it looks fantastic. Another one is this little drawing, like little sketch done by McKinley of Alena and Darius, which again looks absolutely fantastic. McKinley's just a bean. Her art is a blessing. There's actually a few other ones.
I am on fire.
This is
can't-
actually two other drawings I haven't shown recently that I completely forgot about, and that's my fault because sometimes I have to do several things at once. One by Evie or Sylveon on Discord. She was doing requests for on another server I was on, so I was like, "Hey," shoves Alena forward, and she did this cute little sketch, and of course a GIF by Floof of Alena as well. I swear, she has so much too much art sometimes, but it looks fantastic. I'm a terrible streamer. I forgot to do my job, guys.
Also,
Sorry.
I can't see Twitch chat at the moment, but I'm assuming that McKinley is
can.
saying no for being a bean, and I'm just gonna say you're a fucking bean. Now shut up. I'm just assuming at this point. Man,
I am on fire. I
Yeah.
just put him out. I have to say, I am on fire will forever be the best thing that ever existed from this campaign. Just that picture alone, the mouth, the look on Darius's face, and then the deadpan, like sweating bullets, Jessica in the corner.
Just realizing
Just
this...
that whole picture is just a masterpiece that needs to be in a museum somewhere.
yes.
Oh, this is perfect. Anyway, so as such, we're starting with the crackheads because they're the
Not yet.
crackheads. Maybe.
Not yet.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
Oh, hi, Rhythm.
Oops. Fuck. That
Are
is
you
loud. That is so
good?
incredibly loud.
I keep hearing chicken noises, so oof.
Yeah, because there's a chicken in there.
Rhythm just decided to just for me.
Don't worry, I've had Rhythm on max volume the last 3 days, so it
Oh,
was
God.
incredibly loud for me as well.
Did you say that there's a cock in the room?
Burb, no.
I'm sorry.
Burb, leave the cocks alone. That's something I never thought I'd say in my
What?
life, but you know what? Here we are.
Oof.
Okay. Okay.
I
I
have
was just
shiny
taking a second to
click-clack
just
rocks.
sigh. Dude, you just couldn't hear me.
It's understandable.
I'm sorry.
We're very sigh-worthy people.
I'm sorry.
You're fine, Burb.
Sure. Burr. McKinley, I love you. Alright. We will start with the 3 drunk weirdos. Kenneth is currently on the floor. I think Bowie is not Bowie. I think both the fish and the bird are on the floor, and the cat is standing up.
I think Brooke passed out on the bed.
Brooke's on the bed, Kenneth's on the floor with the trash can nearby, and Bowie's on the table with the map.
Okay. Also, where did I put the map? Is it in announcements? Yeah, there it is. Hang on. I'll post it down here in the maps. When things decide to actually fucking load for once.
Oof.
Ba-ba-ba.
It's loading very slowly, but it's getting there.
Don't you just love
So-
hillbilly internet?
Banjo's playing the distance. Alright, there's your map. It's in the category called maps.
Nice.
Oh, that looks beautiful.
It is.
No.
It does. It does. Now shut up. So, which that was the one with the wizard guy's friend or something? Excuse me.
What?
Which I remember that Irvin, is that his name, if I recall? The guy who just left?
It's Evren.
Evan?
But yes. Or it's Irvin, yes.
Irvin? Okay. I remember Irvin marking the map with a guy who can basically make long range communication stones or something like that.
Yeah. I didn't forget to mark that down. Yeah,
Did
it's totally on the map. It's totally
Peach, we
there.
love you.
It's totally there. Obviously.
Well, Boo's just gonna try and
So on the map, I'll just describe to you. So in the green yellow area on the left, just pretend there's a dot right where that yellow and green meets.
On the left or the right?
Now here's the thing.
You know what? I will edit the map later.
That's fine.
So just pretend there's a fucking dot there.
And
It's
to make
fine,
it
but
easier for you, just use a photo editor, like download this onto like your phone and then just put the dot like that, so that way you don't have to put it on the actual map.
yeah. But
Pretend there's a dot there.
yeah. There's a lot of places where yellow and green meet, but oh well.
Oh my fuck.
I'll put an imaginary dot.
continue.
Okay, so sorry. Boo's just gonna mark the path over there, hopefully. Hopefully this detour won't cost them their lives. I hope.
You hope.
And she's just gonna check on the other two for now. So
Who are you checking on first?
checking on Brooke because they're unconscious. Make sure that they didn't throw up and start choking on their own throw up.
She's not
Oh, yeah,
unconscious.
Brooke's
She's
only
crying into a
con-safe.
pillow. Oh no.
And
I even for con. Oh, that's a +5. Okay, I can probably live through that. I probably won't though. $17.
she looks like she's gonna throw up, but she hasn't yet.
Also, I dropped my D4 on the floor. I don't know where it is. I'm scared. It's a metal one.
You should go walk around barefoot.
Look, just walk around.
stalling.
Just walk around.
You
You'll
start
find
marching.
it eventually.
Wait, no,
You'll
I found it.
Aw.
Ah, damn.
I mean, yay!
Don't call me out, oof. Anyways,
I ended last session by rolling a 19 for Kenneth to not puke.
We'll get to you eventually. It's Brooke right now.
yeah.
I know, just saying.
So
Brooke's like half asleep, crying into a pillow.
You look like you're going to be sick. Like you keep you're holding your stomach. Like you're curled around this pillow. You're crying. You keep gagging, like making audible gagging noises. But you haven't thrown up yet.
have you learned your lesson yet?
Oh,
Okay then. I just heard Kit
I
just
heard a
yell.
blah.
Yeah, I just heard Kit yelled no, and then it just cuts off. It was just perfect.
no, God. I mean, that was all Brooke did. It's just, no.
How about another drink then, eh?
No.
Seems like you have learned your lesson. Anyways, get some rest, and if you feel like you're throwing up, just just I don't know, knock on wood or something.
I'm
Right.
not a weakling like him.
I mean,
Kenneth just raises his middle finger.
I go back to crying to my pillow.
you're the one who needs the comfort of a bed, so. Ha. Anyways, Kenneth, how are you doing?
Let me roll for Constitution really quick.
Do I have to roll as well?
Yes.
Oh boy.
Well, I'm just rolling just to see how he responds.
That's a 17 for con save.
Because you passed your first check, you are drunk, but you're not you're not bad right now. Your stomach is a little upset, but not nearly as bad as Brooke. Also, you don't throw up, Kenneth.
Okay, cool. Because I think the reason why he's not throwing up anymore is he doesn't eat, so there's nothing in his stomach to throw up.
Yeah.
I'm okay. Just it's starting to be more of a headache now.
Oh
He,
no,
gives
you
a
are
side-
you're flat. No, you're drunk.
Oof.
You are drunk. You failed your first thing. You are on the same boat as Brooke right now. You're just not throwing up yet.
See, I made Kenneth like when he's more of a drunk, he's just a I'm gonna hate everything type of drunk. Brooke's the emotional drunk.
Brooke is incredibly emotional when she's drunk.
So he's pretty much gonna be like, I'm okay. It's just a headache. He's clearly lying. And he just kind of glares over at Brooke, saying her crying is the cause of the headache. And he just keeps his face like in the trash can.
Hmm.
What about you?
Well, I feel sick, but not as bad as you guys. Anyways, I'll let this last for about an hour or so that you guys would, know the feeling of being sick so that this doesn't happen again.
Fuck you!
Hey, you want me to chug that entire bottle and then waste all your gold?
No, I paid money for that!
Kenneth looks up, but his eyes are just gonna kind of close because of the light. I made sure to cover my bases before that shot.
Hmm.
I knew this was gonna happen. Yes, I regret it. Probably gonna do it again, not gonna lie. And like as he's saying this, he's kind of like swaying back and forth, like he's talking with one hand, with like a finger out, and like every like other word he's enunciating, his hands moving up and down. And as he's swaying, he's just like, yeah, this is definitely gonna be happening again. I could tell.
Yeah. Next time, tell me when it's gonna happen. I want to join in on the fun as well.
You're the one with it now.
Yep. Anyways, Boo's actually going to. Is there any windows in this room?
Say that again?
Are there any windows in the room?
Yeah.
Yes.
Are there curtains that Bowie can close?
Yes.
Okay, Bowie's gonna close the curtains, make sure that there's, as little light as there is possible for now.
Hey Peach,
Okay.
may I know what I need to roll if he pukes?
Con
One.
save.
No, like what number does he need to pass?
You don't get to know.
Because he rolled a 15
You didn't
after that
pass.
whole conversation. Okay, so after he gets done talking, he's gonna puke again.
Or, gag.
And whatever Peach says he's gonna do.
You
His
throw
head
up.
is going back in the trash can.
Oof.
Where the
He's
fuck
mama
is
birding it.
Oh, there it is.
What was it that Grandma told me? What was it? It was either Grandma or Grandpa. I know. And Bowie's actually going to exit the door, but before she exits, she's just gonna say, I'm making sure to keep that bottle away from you guys, but if I see that thing open again, yeah, you guys aren't going to get what I'm, bringing back to help you guys.
Paid for that!
I know you paid for it. But anyways,
It would only be another shot, definitely waiting a long time.
Give it back to me later, okay?
no.
Oh. That's my money.
Anyways, Bowie's just gonna head downstairs, and hopefully she can order some stuff.
What time
Hopefully.
of day is it?
You don't get to talk right now. You're drunk.
Oof.
Oh no, I'm just asking what type of day it is.
Well, what time of day is
time
it?
of day?
What was the question?
What time
What
of day is it?
Oh,
Yeah.
time?
Yeah.
Last time we said it was like 3-ish.
Yeah, it's that time.
Okay, thank you.
So it's like 4 to 5 now, like around
Yeah,
sundown.
it's round 2 and 3.
Okay, so almost near sundown. So
No.
depends on what season, to be honest. But oh well.
Yeah, it depends if it's winter in Missouri or not.
Yeah.
What were you doing, Bird?
Boo's heading down, and she's gonna ask if she can get, I don't know, 2 pieces of long bread and an entire keg of water, if possible.
The goblin gives you a strange look. He's like, why?
Let's just say that 2 people are currently vomiting their insides out because, well, that freaking what's his face, dragon blood whiskey or something.
Immediately, you just see this like really wide grin appear on this goblin's face. He throws his head back and laughs. Like it's a really loud laugh that you didn't expect to come from a really small body like his, but it's a pretty loud laugh. And it takes him a good solid minute to actually calm down to speak again. And he's like, "Oh, yeah, they're gonna need that, won't they?" And you can see he's giggled to bits, like he is incredibly amused by the situation. And he calls back into the kitchen area that you can only assume is the kitchen. And a moment later, they come out with the things that you want, and he just says, you and your friends have spent enough for now. This will just be on us."
Well, thank you. Also, how many mugs did they, give us? I guess
How many what?
mugs because we're gonna need something to put the water in.
Oh, I need you to say your questioning. I don't understand what you mean.
Sorry. Basically, how many? You know what? Never mind. It's not that important. Fuck.
My slow brain.
Don't worry. We're all slow nowadays. 2020 New Game Plus, okay? Anyways, Boo's just gonna walk back upstairs with all the stuff in her hand, which is just bread and water, and she's just gonna check up on the other 2, see how they're doing. Hopefully they haven't killed each other over the bottle yet.
No, they're both still on the ground.
Well, one's in the bed, but oh well. So, still holding up okay?
Kenneth just
Brooke.
gives a thumbs up, not risking speaking.
Brooke also uses a particular finger to signal emotion, but it is the middle finger and not the thumb.
What did you do anyway?
Well, I remembered something that, well, some of my ancestors used to do whenever they were too, intoxicated, I guess. Which is just simple bread and water.
Kenneth just holds out a hand without even looking. That sounds nice.
So, she's gonna pour him a glass or a mug or whatever the fuck they use here, full of water, and give him a piece of bread as well. Hopefully
And
these
he's
will help.
just inhaling it.
Now, what about Brooke? Do you feel like eating something?
I am water.
Do you need something? I am water!
Alrighty, water it is then. No bread for you. And
Just I am water.
Yep, she's just gonna hand Brooke some water then.
Brooke attempts to drink said water. Eat? What? Drink.
You're able to drink the water.
Nice.
Good.
No, because you guys now have something in your stomach at least. Make sure you guys warn me before, any acts of throwing up happen.
Kenneth's just gonna give another thumbs up, keeping his head in the trash can.
Can somebody please draw Brooke saying "I am water" as she's curled around a pillow and just tears?
You have Kenneth in the background, head legit in trash can.
Wonder when the other two is gonna, arrive and see this mess that we've become.
We're
You keep cutting out, Kit.
fuck.
Oof.
I didn't cut out then, did I?
Oof.
It's Brooke just goes, "We're always a mess."
Yep, indeed we are.
Look, Billy, I know we gotta tell them. Can we try and push it off to where I'm not gonna be upset that this happened as soon as they left?
Oh no, don't worry. It's not just you two that's gonna be in trouble. It's gonna be me as well.
Okay, means I'm not gonna get yelled at least quickly. Probably.
Bowie.
Yeah,
Are you even drunk right now?
maybe.
What the hell?
What?
Why are you good at hiding it?
Kenneth peeks again.
Experience?
Can't make a con save.
Fuck.
Oof.
Verb, you too.
Alrighty.
No!
Brooke goes up. All of you throw up.
Damn.
Not hiding it now.
Hmm.
I will let you guys
Bullshit.
work all that out.
There's only one trash can here. Who's gonna go first?
Kenneth's head's already in the trash can. So as soon as you puke, you just hear the trash can be kind of like shoved a bit over to who's ever going to reach it first.
Booey's just gonna
Give it back when done.
grab the trash can, spit in it, toss not toss it, dear lord. She's just gonna hand it over to Brooke.
Bro just looks at Bowie and it's like, "Hmm," and then head down the trash can.
And Booey's just gonna assist with a pat on the back. Yep. This is what it's like to be an adventurer, I see.
Billy, do you have any more bread? I could tell I don't eat. It tastes terrible.
More what?
Bread,
Bread? Huh.
please.
Alrighty. And the bread's on the table over there. I'm busy tending to Brooke at the moment.
Just thumbs up, like as she's just.
Kenneth ever so slightly looks over to it, says need, as he makes his. What does he have to do? Ew. He says the word need and waves his hand and uses his mage hand to get him the bread. As he just shoves it in his mouth, wanting to taste something other than non-existent stomach acid and puke.
You should probably wash it out with water first.
I know. It just tastes bad.
So, I know I can just end this now, but
You like watching us suffer, we know.
yeah, that's part of the fun of being drunk. But
Fuck you.
If
Yeah.
I knew the child wasn't going to yell at us, I would have a lot more fun with this. But alas, they already hate me.
Yeah, I can cast Lesser Restoration on myself or someone else, but that's gonna cost all second level spell slot if I were to cast it all on everyone. So,
Rock, paper, scissors?
Is she actually saying that, or is that just bird talking?
Hey, I need all of you to roll perception.
perception. Oh boy, disadvantage.
Yeah.
Damn, that's a wasted nat 20.
9 plus 14.
Okay, that's a +5 as well. I have. Oh, it's a 14.
Yeah,
All
it's
of you
14s and a 17.
All of you passed. Do you know what you see?
What?
All of you, despite your drunkenness, see a random door appear in the middle of the room.
No.
Ugh.
Just a random
Okay,
fucking door.
guys.
Yeah, it's
Ow.
like you blink and there's a door there. And you guys like do a double take, like, am I really that drunk? But then you're like, no, that's an actual door there.
Guys,
Made.
calm
And a
yourself.
drunken
Made with a
stupor
wave
kind
of
of
my
like
hands.
wobble. Oh,
Kenneth is casting me.
Okay, hold on, so that people will stop talking over each other. What is
Sorry.
Bowie doing?
Boo's
was
just
gonna-
going to. Sorry.
you first.
Peach did say Bowie first, right?
Yes, I did.
Go ahead.
Okay, so Boo's actually going to grab a weapon and just say, "Everyone, get ready." And
Brooke.
she's.
Oh, sorry, I thought you were done, but go ahead, keep going.
She actually is going to spend all of her second level spell slots on this for lesser restoration on everyone.
Okay, Bowie, what were you gonna do?
That was a bad idea.
Casting lesser restoration on everyone.
Okay, Brooke, what are you doing?
Brooke is going to get up and initially kind of stumble, but the second lesser restoration kicks in, she stands up straight and cautiously walks over to the door.
Okay, what is Hoot doing?
Kenneth, once feeling his headache fade and sees everything's okay, he's gonna slowly stand up, cast Mage Hand, and be like, and he's going to investigate the outside of the door to see, like, okay, doors and me do not mix, hence how I'm able to do this. So he's going to see if there's anything on the outside of the door that gives it away why the fuck it's there.
Roll investigation. If anyone else wants to investigate the door, go ahead and roll.
I'm gonna give Kenneth.
13?
I'm
What were you
going.
saying, Brooke?
I'm going to give Kenneth advantage with the help action. So
Okay, roll again, Jess.
13 is the highest.
There is nothing interesting with this door. It looks like a normal tavern door.
Okay, guys, here's what we do. As far back away from this thing as possible, and I'll open it with my hand.
Sure,
And
wait, sorry,
he's
can
pointing
I?
to the mage hand.
So I
What
could
was
also,
Brooke's name?
I can also inspect it actually.
Yeah, go ahead and roll for
Where
it.
is my investigation? What the? Oh, it's a +1. This is shit.
Nat 20, nat 20.
Don't hope for it. Don't do it. Don't. No.
hey,
No. That's a dirty 20.
There is nothing interesting about this door.
other than the fact that it just appeared out of nowhere.
Are we gonna be the party that spends 20 minutes on opening an unlocked door?
Yeah.
There is.
So-
It looks like. Oh, hang on. Oh wait.
I accidentally clicked on Freely. I don't know.
It looks like an ordinary tavern door. It looks identical to the door that lets you come in and out of this room.
Just open the door. Just open the door.
Kenneth is going to stand a bit back, hold his shield up in front of it. You guys ready?
Sure.
Let me guess, this is just a regular door.
Yeah, I'm 100% saying it's a regular door. He's gonna use Mage Hand to open the door.
So no, Brooke opened the door. Brooke, you
No.
open the door.
No, I
Nope.
said just open the door.
Oh, okay. You said just okay. I thought you did. I thought you said she opens the door. Okay.
No.
The mage
No
hand.
touchy.
The mage hand reaches out, turns the knob on the door, and it pulls it open, and immediately the door explodes into flower petals, and they all fall to the ground and all over you.
Still drunk. Are we still drunk?
Less restoration.
You hear the sound of giggling, like several tiny little childlike voices giggling, but you see nobody.
Well, time to burn a bitch.
Let's not commit arson today.
We were already told not to do that once.
Well, not yet, at least. Hopefully we didn't unleash a demon on the outside, but oh well.
I'm assuming not because those are flowers.
Brooke, what'd your ring do?
Oh no, even worse, a goddamn fae.
Yeah.
Wait, okay. Can Kenneth do something while those two are talking?
It depends on what you want to do.
He's gonna pick up the petals and just start tossing them to see if they stick to any figure. Because why waste the spell trying to find somebody when there's petals you could throw at things and see if it sticks midair or hits something midair and then just falls down.
You do that and you don't see anything. You just throw the petals in the air and they fall back to the ground.
Like all around the room?
Whichever ones that you threw are the ones that fall back down.
Because he's just kind of doing it repeatedly, scattered around.
Yeah,
So.
they don't stick to anything.
Well,
Anyway,
Okay.
we better not be dealing with a fae, right? What are you doing? Are you having fun throwing the flowers around?
It's called, do you have any other idea of how to, know if somebody else is in the room with us?
Valid point, but
give me
Brooke.
10 minutes. Give me 10 minutes and I can cast detect magic real quick.
good idea.
Brooke, you'll block the window, I'll block the door because I'm closer to it. Just in
Alright.
case
What?
anything does try to leave.
Say that again?
So Bowie is preparing detect magic. Brooke is gonna block the window in case anything's in the room and trying to leave, and Kenneth's gonna block the door in case anything's in the room trying to leave.
Actually, Book, because you're fine right now, you can go downstairs and just ask around if anyone's ever experienced such things. Kenneth, you can stay with me and check the entire room.
We'll do that.
Sounds like a plan.
And that's exactly what Kenneth's gonna do.
Alright, we'll do Brooke first.
Me.
So, what are you doing, Brooke?
Going down there to possibly ask around of weird flower door and child's giggling. Probably fae, but not sure.
It's really just the town kids.
You walk up to the only person here that you know, that's just the tavern owner, the goblin man. You ask him this question if he's ever seen any weird doors that suddenly appear and explode into flower petals and you're giggling. And he just looks at you, he's like, oh, yeah, it's a common occurrence here.
Do you know what it is?
Oh, yeah, they're just little fairies.
Knew it! Thank you for the help, and Brooke's gonna walk back up.
He says, no problem, as you walk away.
I keep hearing Minecraft chicken noises.
The fucking fairies. Okay. That doesn't take me long, right?
No, it like a minute. It doesn't take you very long at all.
Alright, I walk back
You
up
come back
there.
up, they're looking through the room.
Yeah, okay. Bowie, we were right, it's Fae. It's just little fairies, it's a common occurrence.
Don't give them your names then. There's a lot of shit.
I know how Fae work.
Yep. But, you know, considering what happened with that bottle right there, you know. Just gotta, remind you about certain things. And is Peach talking?
No, I'm not.
Oh. Your mic thing keeps lighting up, and I'm just like, am I interrupting? Oof.
No.
Okay. Should I continue with detect magic?
No, I wouldn't.
I mean, I'm already ritual casting it, and ritual casts don't require spell slots. It just requires time, so
I mean, if you want, you have the time. So I'll
Yeah.
say that the time passes, and you cast the spell, and you don't sense anything.
Well, nothing anymore, it seems. That was
Kenneth's gonna start cleaning up the flower petals if
yeah.
he hasn't already.
Okay. You clean it up.
Could the flower petals be used for anything other than making a flower crown, which he probably will end up doing?
Put
But like
sorry.
health potions or something like that. I know there's a word I'm looking for that's like that. Can they be used to make stuff? Besides,
No, they're just. I don't know how you would make a flower crown out of these, as it's not like they took a bud of a flower and cut it, so it's like the whole thing. It's just petals that they plucked off the flower. It's literally just petals.
Do they smell nice?
Yeah, they smell pretty good.
Does my hair smell better?
I'm asking Kenneth this. Sorry.
He's gonna smell them. They're pretty good.
Put it in the
Shoves a
trash.
handful into.
Smart.
Good idea. After he shoves a handful into his bag, because he's a hoarder, and then he puts the rest in the trash can.
Yeah. Someone's got to empty that out soon. Gotta
I'll
hide
do
the
it in a
evidence that
bit.
we were drunk.
No, that's why we got the flower petals there.
Yep. Anyways, we should probably start talking and use our time before, Alena and Darius show up.
Well, I'm probably gonna get back to looking at my book because it's a big book and I have a lot of gods to look through.
Book, any ideas?
Well, we should probably start plotting the route we're gonna take to the next place.
And where to find stuff that's warm.
And
What's his name say that?
Yeah, we're gonna have to cross those mountains eventually. We might want to get some winter clothing.
yeah. And that just reminded me, Kenneth. It seems like some travelers know, Kenkus more than you do. And just, your broken language alone isn't enough to just hide the fact. So you might need to have a new excuse as to, your thing. Otherwise, people would suspect something.
Could just not talk.
He's just gonna look at Brooke with just one of those are you sure about that type of look?
Brooke once again does that really stupid smile of just this.
Okay, Brooke, how about you don't talk?
No.
Ken's gonna be like, no, I got this. I got this. And in Brooke's voice, he's gonna look at Brooke and say, well, you could just not talk.
Brooke double flips him off.
And just to add to this, he's like, wait a minute. He's gonna look at her and he's going to just because I just want this to be memeable right now, since we have a few minutes before we could really get into the seriousness. It is. He's just gonna like kind of like wave his hands down his body and just goes, change. And he's gonna turn into Brooke. And then he's gonna repeat it back to her. Well, you could just not talk.
Oof.
Listen,
So
I don't know how
casting disguise
comfortable I
self.
am about you impersonating me right now. But like, damn, I'm hot.
He's instantly going to change it back and be like, okay, not doing that again.
Well, you guys got like a strong bottle of booze. You guys got a room to yourself, so have fun.
Oh no, fuck that.
I have somebody who was left for me in the past. I do not need another person.
Honorable. Anyways, we should probably come up with something to explain your, oddities here. Question, Peach.
Yes.
Are Aarakocras a thing in the world? Because
Yes.
I can't remember if we've seen one.
You have not seen any yet, but yes, they are a thing.
Okay, so... I remember people, well, avians like you, except they have wings on their back. What are they called?
Aarakocras?
Yeah, them. Why not disguise as one of them, except wingless?
I mean, that could work, but I look like a kenku.
Aarakocras come in all. They come in all, like, I guess. They're not just one type of bird. They can. I haven't seen many, but I've seen enough of my travels to know they can vary from looking like a pigeon to some exotic looking motherfuckers.
And I'm gonna pull that one card. Kenneth, I feel like Kenneth would know the difference between a kenku and an Aarakocra because he was raised around kenkus and Aarakocras because birds, and so he'd probably be able to kind of tell the difference, right? Maybe.
You weren't raised around Aarakocra.
But don't they speak like the bird language, and he knows the bird language?
I'm gonna say you've never met them. There are Aarakocras in this world. They don't. It's very, very rare for them to mix with other people.
Okay.
I would say that if any, only one person in the group has ever met an Aarakocra, and that's Darius.
Okay. I was thinking bird knows bird. That's what I was kind of getting at, but okay.
Yeah. I would usually agree, but not in this circumstance.
Okay. I'm cool with it. Means less I have to figure out.
But that does in your favor because most people have not seen Aarakocra. Most people are not aware of what they actually look like.
Okay. So he's just gonna be like, I guess we could do that, but what if they're questioning me being a kenku? Like, how do they look the same? I know they're birds, but I've never physically met one.
Most of us haven't. I just know what they look like for books and stuff.
It's just a wild guess.
Yeah.
Then
I
what do
mean,
we do about
considering
the
none of
missing
us has seen
wings?
one, I'm just gonna. We could just say it's a tragic accident happened.
Entirely wrong.
A fire? Your wings had to be amputated? I don't know.
Well, not exactly sure how you guys will come to that conclusion of being a wingless Aarakocra thing, but oh well. It should be the excuse that we should use in case, Kenneth gets caught out in the open, I guess.
And
it also gives
Go ahead.
It also gives him an excuse to stop talking in that broken language of his.
I think I should still keep it up, but if anybody like him questions it, I'll just pull the Aarakocra card and be like,
That Might not be good though.
Yeah, good point.
Why disguise yourself as a Kenku?
Because I don't have wings.
Perhaps. Lois, why?
Because here's the thing, if I disguise myself as an Aarakocra and somebody catches on a bit too quickly, it's a lot easier to make up that excuse than just go straight with that excuse.
Maybe.
We'll discuss this with the rest of them later.
Yeah.
I guess.
Because we do need to figure out something about that.
Anyways. Now that we got that out of the way, we got at least some kind of backup that we can use for Kenneth. So now all that's left is the map, our routes. And Bowie's just gonna walk over to the table and just show him the map that she's been staring at for a bit.
Kenneth is going to walk over and he's just going to like trace his finger around the area of the mountains. All I know is I need to find something here. Something in me is just telling me I need to go to this location. I don't remember what it was, but I think
ranges.
answers for me would be there because the Semia are there.
This is we're gonna have to go through the mountains anyway, so yay!
Huh. Well, ain't this convenient? Let's see. Bowie's actually going to compare the two maps thus far.
Hey Peach, can I ask something really quick?
What?
Okay, so remember how I had that whole epiphany that Zohor is a Calamus god and not a Magia god?
Yeah.
Would Kenneth have made that connection yet?
What connection? That he's not.
That yeah, and that Kenneth
It would-
knew he was from knows that this version of him is from Magia, and if Zohor is somehow connected to Calamus and he's connected to Zohor, that means he's somehow possibly been to the area.
Are you done?
Yes.
Cool. I would say that he would think it, but you don't have any way of knowing for sure.
Okay, that was just me wanting to clear stuff up for myself. Thank you. So, looking at both the maps, Bowie.
So, the route that I want to go to won't lead us near a town, or at least a town that's marked, but it should lead us to one person that I'm interested in for my own reasons. But this place kind of looks like a desert area maybe, and if I recall correctly, Darius is experienced in those areas, I guess. And then from there we could probably head towards this meridian. Back. Wait, that if I recall correctly, Peach said to ignore that, right?
Yeah, that word is not on the map.
Well, shit.
Ignore it completely.
Well, shit.
From there, okay.
Meridian is
Brooks.
not on the map. Ignore it completely.
Okay.
In fact, let's pretend that the two maps look exactly like the one that I drew, except the first one didn't have the roads.
We know some of the towns are on the map though.
Yes.
Sorry. Okay. So I guess from that point, Lake Point's near it. Maybe we could go there.
That requires crossing a giant lake, if I recall. Hence the name.
Brooke just kind of motions at herself, like waving back and forth. Is like, okay.
Brooke,
Oh,
the
yeah.
last time we were near water, Alena almost drowned. We found out I was able to go under there without an issue. And we were in a fight. I kind of want to stay a bit away from water.
Oh, come
yeah.
on. Don't
Note
be
over there.
afraid of the water. It's
Oh, yeah.
fine.
Hey, Brooke, guess what? Look at this. She's actually going to motion herself exactly like how Brooke motioned to herself. It's just like all fur, no fish scales.
It's called a boat,
I know. But where are we gonna
and
get?
it's called I'll navigate it. Because that's what I used to fucking do.
Yeah, but where are we gonna get one?
We
You
sold our
can't-
last one.
We sold our last one because it was a giant fuck off ship, and I'm pretty sure we can't, you know, get another boat onto our cart. It's just gonna strain Penelope and Gizmo.
Brooke would remember that. It's like, yes, Brooke will point out. It's like, we also have a guide to Lake Point, just so you know.
Where?
Isn't that where what's his face is going? Irvin? Isn't that where Irvin's going?
Yeah.
Hmm.
We could join up with him.
Perhaps.
Why is he heading to Lake Point again? Did anybody ever ask?
Brooke knows this, right?
Did you forget? Because he told all of you.
No, I remember. There's been some disappearances, remember?
Oh, yeah. That wasn't me forgetting. Do we want to get involved with more disappearances?
Might as well. We got no other directions to go to, and besides, we need something, you know, better for the mountains. It looks like it's probably cold over there all year round.
Maybe we
Yeah.
could even ask him about the whole Aarakocra thing. Have
Maybe.
somebody who knows the tells and learn to loop around them.
You're gonna have to ask them yourself, and make sure that you're not drunk this time.
Hey, I knew what I was getting into when I took that shot. He said since it was the first time, do it anyway. So I listened to him even though I knew what was going to happen.
Yeah. We should probably wait for Darius and Lena. Get their input on this as well.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Haven't seen Darius in a while.
Just hope that the two of them are okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's a perfect segue. All right, so JT, are you alive? Are you here?
No.
That's fair. Can I join you?
Were we supposed to go on for longer? Shit.
JT, are you here though?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. Are you ready to do anything?
I'm not ready as I'll ever be.
Okay. All right. So after you left Jules, you just kind of wandered around town, just thinking about things. Eventually, you do make your way out of town. Like you're in the woods. You're still near town. You can see town from where you are, but you are in a more wooded area, and you end up finding a stream that the water is running over the rocks, and it's quite calming.
Could you repeat that? You do that. I'm very disconnected currently.
What part do I need to repeat?
Description of the area.
Okay. You're in the woods, like right outside town. Just a few minutes walk into the woods. You can still see the town from where you are, but you have found like a little stream that has water running over some rocks. And the sound is quite calming to you.
He's gonna find a dry spot nearby and just Lay down and think of the things he's learned over the course of the day.
Give me a second. I gotta turn you up. I can't hear you. Say that again, please.
He's going somewhere nearby. Lay down and think about the things he's learned over the course of the day.
All right. I would say that you are. It's not like the whole place is wet. It's called Quickburn for a reason. But yeah, you are able to find a spot that is dry. Are you doing anything in particular?
I can't hear you.
I'm gonna kill this fucking hillbilly ass internet that I have. I fucking hate it. Are you doing anything in particular after you lay down?
No.
No? Okay. Go ahead and roll a perception.
$14.
14. I would say there's not really anything going on. You hear some like ruffling around you in the woods, but that's to be expected since you are in the woods. There you don't really notice anything out of the ordinary though. So you are either alone or there's some animals around you that you don't notice.
Well, since it's between them and God, I'm gonna mind my own business, and they can stay where they are.
Suddenly an owlbear comes out of the bushes and attacks you. Roll for initiative. No, I'm joking.
So you're saying it's entering my attack range?
No. Stop it. Alright, hang on. You know what? I'm just gonna. Thank you. Oh, give me a second. I gotta sit up. My bed's killing me. Alright. With your 14. You do hear something a bit louder rustling through the woods. You don't know if it's an animal or something, but it does sound like there's something bigger just walking around. It doesn't seem threatening. Like, I don't know how to make that make sense. It doesn't seem like it's something that's trying to stealth, so it's not something that you would deem as a threat, I guess, if that makes any sense at all.
Yeah, I think I understand.
Okay. What are you doing? So what are you doing?
Absolutely nothing. I'm just laying down.
This man is tired. He's gonna go take a nap now.
I'm not sleeping. If it has to come at me, come at me. It's funeral.
It's funeral. Yeah, that's a fair statement. He's ready to boogie, is what McKinley says. Oh. Since they are walking around, I want Alena to go ahead and roll me perception.
Okay. Ow. If I didn't kick my fucking laptop.
Do it again, harder.
You asked for it. That's a 16.
Okay, I should probably describe what the hell you're doing. Do you go anywhere in particular after you leave the tavern or the inn?
Well, probably the second she leaves the inn, she probably kind of like almost leans back against the wall, kind of. It's not, like when you just like kind of dizzy, kind of like, oh, what the fuck, kind of just dizzy kind of ness, and just kind of shakes her head. Takes a moment to recuperate, but not really at the same time. Before remembering what Bowie said about I gave a slight echo from you, Peach, by the way, of my voice. A tiny echo. Just so that you know. For like kind remembering what we said of like, to go look for Darius, but also she's doing it, but she's also kind of not. She's kind of just wandering aimlessly around the town first. Just kind of just seeing if she does spot him, but not really at the same time attempting to look. Um she's gonna just wander around town first and just do like a lap around town as quickly as she can.
All right. As you are walking around town, you are a bit distracted because of the information that you did just get from Irvin. You're also just you're thinking, you're look half looking for Darius, half just walking, half thinking. Um but despite all that, you do notice an older man. He's not he looks like he's starting to get gray in his hair, but he's not that old just yet. Um, he has some younger children around him, and they all seem to be trying to get his attention to do something. He does catch your eye for a second, and he gives you a warm smile as he sees that you seem to be a bit more upset, but doesn't really say anything to you.
Kind of like looks over, attempts to give a very weak, but still tries to give the castle back, and just gets kind of like like kind of like just tiny little wave, just like hey kind of thing. Um, Before kind of just carrying on her way to look for just kind of after like doing her lap, just thinking, well, he's not here. I'll go just fuck off somewhere else, kind of thing. Pretty much to put it lightly,
All
and
right.
just look for something that looks peaceful.
Go ahead and roll me.
Go on.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, you. Go on.
You go first.
No, you. It's fine.
Lois,
Yes.
go.
It's okay. I was gonna say nothing important.
Go ahead and roll me perception again.
That's a natural one. Plus 11. That's a 12.
You do a lap around the town. It takes you a little bit. You don't notice Darius anywhere.
That makes honestly that's like the most in character natural one at the moment that I've had recent. Oh
Yeah.
god, the echo. There's still an echo. I'm sorry, Peach. Just wanted to mention it. I'm sorry. I love you. I swear. She's just gonna just kind of just again just very dazed, trying to hold it all mentally together. Just like it's fine. It's not fine. It's fine. It's not fine. It's fine. It's not fine. Um. Eventually, doing her lap and it not taking super long, she will eventually head out of town to go find somewhere peaceful-ish. Because like, okay, he's not here. I'll just go somewhere else, and I'm sure he'll be fine.
I'd like to note that as you are walking through town, just like before, you do get some looks. However, this time they don't seem to be hateful looks. These seem to be a more like inquisitive looks from some older people, a more concerned look from a few people that seem to notice that you seem a bit like upset. You do get some looks from kids, but they all just seem to like it's like a look of wonder from them. Like you can hear them talking about your eyes, how like you have two different eyes, and that's really cool. You just hear some kids talking about that. So you don't really get anything hateful pointed your way. As you do leave the area to find a peaceful spot, go ahead and roll a perception again.
That's a 27. You love me, Peach.
I love when things decide not to load. All right. You roll a 27. All right. As you are walking around, you it seemed that you did hear what some of the kids said about your eyes and how it's really cool and pretty. That you hear some little girls say that's pretty. So it kind of brings you up out of your stupor a little bit, and you do hear the sound of the flowing water. It
Well,
seems like
go
you're
ahead.
looking it's on your mind that you're looking for something calming or a bit more peaceful, so it catches your attention more than it usually would.
And being the foresty girl that she is, the woodland, being from a woodlandy, grasslandy area, she's gonna just very much take that and be like, "Oh, this is closest in normality to home." So she's gonna, just calmly just head over there, but obviously trying to not have a mental breakdown.
Also, you rolled a 27, so that's really fun. Um,
You love me.
you can't help but to notice that you and the others, you just came out of a more dry grassland area, and you're now in a lush forest type area. Like you can see where the tree line starts at the dry grass. And then once you get past the trees, it's like lush, mossy, like it's a very nice vibrant green in the wooded area that you are in.
Yeah, yeah. It's pretty much it's a version of an oasis, pretty much. All the water's here, so
Mhm.
everything's gonna grow lovely, lush, and green.
Mhm.
She's just gonna just take it in and just enjoy the little green gem, I guess you could, and little oasis in the middle of the grassland. Just kind of just walking, calm, very slowly.
Give me a second. Give
Sorry,
me just a second.
yeah, actually, in a second, I had to go pee again. I have drunk so much water today. You have no idea.
Ah,
I kicked my thing again. It's fine. I keep
I
kicking it
heard you.
because it's like
Okay, I heard.
it's like a tiny squeeze to get in, and I've made like the smallest gap to pretty much fit my legs into. So like, when I like swing around, it's like just always like one of my feet will always just Just clip it. Just by a little bit. No matter what. Also, it's fucking cold in my room. Holy shit. Loving the
Well,
bird sounds.
why are you letting it be cold, Lois? God.
It's not my fault I have no heating in my room.
I mean, kinda. You could use a blanket or a cat.
I don't have a cat. Actually, wait, do I? No, Pink was in my room, but did she go? The bastard girl's
Pretty
gone.
sure you have. Pretty sure you have more than one cat, Lois. Why could you forget about them?
I don't forget about them. They just hardly ever hang out with me, apart from, like, it's like Pink's always in my room. Giz was a 50-50. Rogue and Kronk are kind of like a 25, and Minnie's like a 10. They're really, like, she's.
God.
I can rate
Alright.
my cats based on how much they love me.
Alright. What are you doing? What's Alena doing as she's
Uh,
walking through the woods?
just calmly walking, just trying to take deep breaths, trying to calm herself down, but struggling.
I wish God, I wish things would fucking load. Alright, as you are walking, you come across it's a very shallow pond. I would say it only comes up to your ankles. Well, ankle deep plus a little bit more. I don't know,
Shin,
shins.
yeah, mid shin.
Yeah, shins. Yeah, like it's 2 ankle deep. There you go. 2 ankle deep is how deep the water is. You can see that this is being fed by a little bit of a small stream, which is probably the sound that you heard, like the running water. Um, you can see like tiny little fish swimming around in this little pond, most likely some kind of minnow or even some tadpoles. Um, and you do see some lily pads, like pretty decent sized lily pads, sitting on top of the water. However, none of them seem to have flowers on top of them.
She's just gonna just look at it and just kind of just stare for a bit, looking at her reflection, kind of like just kind of looking at the reflection, just like why, kind of like a questioning, that kind of very pensive, very just upset look at her own reflection before kind of just looking around at the little tadpoles and everything else swimming around. And she's just gonna um take a little shrug and follow the stream upwards, see where the stream takes her.
All right. As you begin walking, going upstream of, yeah, just upstream. As you begin going upstream, you do knock a small little rock into the the little pond, and you actually watch as several of the lily pads, quote unquote, start to fly away. I put a picture in creature encounter. You actually see some of these lily pads seem to come to life, and they just quickly flutter away into the trees.
JT knows. Um, Seeing the little creatures fly off, she's just gonna just kind of tilt her head, watch them fly off, kind of like as if you're watching like ducks fly away from a pond, kind of thing. Um, Before once they're kind of out of sight, or if they're just far away enough that it's just like you can't really get a clear view of them, she's just gonna again
Mhm.
just kind of go back on a walk. She's kind of like walking. Like when you're like walking slowly, arms are crossed. One hand is wrapped around her bandaged arm, one hand is kind of like tucked under. Just kind of like that kind of
Mhm.
very depressed, just the classic depressor, the classic depressed walk.
Yeah, that's fair.
Just walking, not really somewhat looking at the ground, but looking up to make sure the fact that she's not gonna like walk down a 20-foot hole, but like kind of just mainly looking at the ground.
All right. As you're walking, go ahead and roll perception again.
Oh boy. This reminds me of my dream. Hey, roll perception. Every 2 seconds.
Shut the fuck up.
You love me. That's a 13. Ouch.
12, 27, 13. My ribs hurt badly. Oh, JT, I'm sorry.
Sorry, I feel bad for you, JT. Don't worry. We'll.
JT, just tell your ribs to stop hurting. It's that easy. If you tell them to stop, they'll stop. They have to consent. They have to listen to your consent.
They're still in pain. Shit, that didn't work. Usually that works.
We'll see if they adjust over time.
Just scream your ribs into submission and tell them to stop. That works, right? That's how this works. That's how
Exactly.
pain, adrenaline. That was my parents staring at
God.
works half the time.
Oh Lord. All right. Give me just a second.
Take your time.
Lois, do you still hear the echo?
No.
Okay, that's because I put my fucking headphones back on. Great.
We know the source now.
Which is great, because I really don't want to have to wear my headphones.
I felt that. Luckily, these headphones now I've got are comfortable, but my old pair, they would be sometimes I'm like, I don't want to wear these. I don't wanna. Don't make me.
Alright. As you are walking up the stream, you don't really see anything. You're just, again, just thinking.
Walking.
Thinking about thinking.
Thinking about thinking. Thinking about how not to have a mental breakdown. You know,
Exactly.
the normal stuff. Just trying to
You
find any way to
know,
hold it
as you
together.
do.
Try to find any way to hold it together mentally. And yeah, she's just gonna keep
Exactly.
walking. She's just gonna as long as the road lets her the stream lets her walk up it. Whether she's crossing back and forth or she's just walking in a straight line. Whatever. As long as she can follow the stream, she'll follow the stream.
Road? I didn't know there was a road.
It's.
What?
I mean, rivers are kind of nature's roads. You just use a boat instead of a car. It's not wrong. I can hear Peach's disappointment in me. Even if you know I'm right.
That's my disappointment in everything. What are you talking about? God. Don't even know. God. Alright, what did you roll for perception again? You rolled a 13?
Yeah. Unlucky
Awesome,
13.
that's just high enough. Guess what?
What?
You see a door.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Shit. We'll see in the door. She's kind of gonna like take a moment to just go. What? Just mentally, just kind of look at it, kind of rear her head back, and just kind of go. Just think. Just go. What?
You're pretty sure, like you're not 100% sure, but you're pretty sure the door wasn't there before.
Yeah, she's intelligent enough to be like, that wasn't there 2 seconds ago, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
She is. See, I gotta think, because, like, Alena has Fae ancestry. So I'm just like, would she know this? Would she know about Fae being not directly linked, but kind of linked to Fae? Um,
I I don't know what you would roll for that.
Intelligence check. Actually, let me
Um,
think. Arcana, I would say, because it says Arcana measures your ability to recall location about spells, magic items,
yeah.
eldritch symbols, magic traditions, the planes of existence, and inhabitants of those planes.
Yeah, go ahead and roll Arcana.
That's a 21.
Okay, so what was your question exactly? I want to make sure if I say this,
yeah.
I'm not gonna fuck it up.
That this is something that Fae do sometimes. This is like an
Oh,
obvious
yeah.
Fae trick. She's just gonna look at it, like, kind
Yeah.
of take a moment to recall before remembering maybe something her dad or her mother taught her, and also about the Fae being very vaguely, but still has that slight link to the Fae world and the Fae, because half elves. She's just gonna kind of sigh, and then just say in Sylvan, just kind of quietly, just you can try and trick me, Fae, but it's not that easy. And just walk
Say
past the door.
this. You say this, and immediately all around you, it's like you're being surrounded by a group of children, and they all just start giggling.
She just shakes her head, and just kind of shakes her head, rolls her eyes, and walks right past the door, and just completely just walks right past it, just like, yeah, whatever, this is fake shit. I'll see you later. I don't have time for this. I'm not mentally prepared for a Fae door. I'll see you later.
Can you go ahead and roll me a dex save?
That's a dirty 20.
You walk past the door, and you say what you do, and you shake your head as they start giggling, and then stop immediately, and you look up as another door appears. You stop just before you would have walked into it.
Fucking Fae. Oh, fucking hell, the Fae little tricksters, little bastards. Again, in Sylvan, she's just gonna look back and just kind of I know
Oh,
what
you
you
look
like.
back, the other door's gone.
Yeah, look back, and, like, it's pretty much just a teleporting in front of me door. She's just gonna
Yeah.
in Sylvan, please stop. I know what you guys are like, and I know you're tricksters, and I am not mentally there to do this today. Please leave me alone. And she's just gonna walk past the door again and carry on walking.
As you go to walk past the door, you don't hear any giggling. But as you go to walk past the door, you are immediately being showered with numerous flower petals as the door explodes, and you just have flower petals raining down around you.
Ugh, flowers. That way my nose. Because she just, like, shakes them off, and then just kind of whisper, thanks. And then she's just gonna keep going and carry on her walk.
Okay, I have a question.
Yes.
What is your passive perception?
21. I can hear. Without a sound, I could hear Peach's soul leave her body.
I just
We have a passive 21.
Yeah, I heard you the first time.
Ah.
Are you serious?
yes, it is. Passive perception, 21, because passive is 10 plus your perception check, so that's 10 plus 11, 21.
Okay. Fine. Fine. You're not entirely paying attention. Like you just said to the little fairies that you're pretty sure that's what they are anyway. You're not in the correct mind space for anything right now. So you are just walking. However, you still are
Alert?
with your experience in Calamus, you're still oh that was not fun.
No, no.
Ugh, that was gross. Anyway. You're still alert. And so because of this, you are aware that you are not alone. It's not a threatening presence. You're pretty sure it's more than one. Especially since you heard them giggling, but it's not a threatening presence at all.
She's just going to not really sigh, but it's more just kind of like that kind of just like just when you're like almost like holding your breath and you just kind of let out a sigh, but not like annoyed when it's more just like a oh boy, and she's gonna just turn around and just look behind her just to see what's going on behind her if there is anything.
Roll perception.
Uh,
Half of me is tempted to have it be a fucking door.
21.
It's not a door, I swear. I'm not gonna do that again. Third time's a charm. No, I'm not gonna do it again, even though I really want to.
There's another door. Alita's blowing up the door. No, she's not.
Another door. Except this time it's glowing blue. And
Knock,
there's
knock.
a sign saying "Open me."
Knock, knock. Who's there? The door.
The door's a mimic. Roll initiative. All right. You turn around and give me just a second. Creature encounter.
I'm scared. Oh, it's adorable.
You see a little thing that looks like that flying a little bit behind you. Just one.
I'm just gonna give it the weakest little smile she can. See that it doesn't look like it's going to kill her or harm her or anything along the lines of. Oh my god. Anything along the lines of, hatred, I guess. And she's just gonna she's just going to give it, again, a weak smile because she just cannot muster the energy to really smile. And just turn back around and carry on walking.
You turn back around and there's 5 more.
Does it, take a step back, kind of like surprised. Oh shit, okay. Kind of reaction when in just her face, but she's gonna go, hi.
You hear a chorus of giggling. They all start to fly around you. And you realize quite quickly that they are each carrying different types of flowers, and they're actually weaving these flowers into your hair.
Oh,
Almost like the picture when
I
you
kn-
roll.
wow. Actually, I'm gonna go post that in spectator chat, but she is going to just kind of stand there, still kind of I don't know what the word is, um, shyly, nervously, but she's just gonna I'll just post that. Floofted. She's just gonna sit there and still stand there and just kind of just let it happen because she's just like, what the hell? Why not? kind of just thing.
Are you wearing that necklace, by the way?
Yes.
In the picture?
She's always wearing her necklace.
Alright, one of the little creatures starts to tug on it. Not like it's trying to take it off of you, but like it's trying to make you follow.
She's gonna just sigh and just go, oh, what if I gotta lose at this moment? And she'll follow.
All right. Well, these little creatures, they lead you into the woods a bit deeper. After a bit you can't really see the town. Like you can still hear it in the distance. It doesn't seem that far away. However, you can't see it anymore. And you're not really sure exactly how long that you're walking, as you're a bit more preoccupied with the countless little creatures flying around you, as more seem to have appeared than there was before. None of them look the same. They each have different flowers that seem to protrude from them. You can like so many different type of plants. Like some of them are even flowers. Some of them look like um little creatures that you would see. Like some look like bees, some look like dragonflies, just different little creatures like that. You're the only thing you can say these are is fae. Like you can only assume that's what they are. Um, However, they are continuing to lead you up the stream, and you can hear water running, but it doesn't sound like a creek. It sounds more, I guess you could say, bigger is the only word I can really say. Um, And where could I put this picture? I'll put it in. I'll just put it in maps. You eventually come across the picture maps once it decides to load.
It's been 84 years. Ooh.
You come across this area. The trees here are much thicker than it was before. Like you can hardly walk through them. Like they are. There's obviously a path made, like someone went through here and planted these trees strategically so that it created a nice pathway. Um, and you don't really notice this until you're almost here. Once you arrive, this pool of water is crystal clear. You can see directly into the bottom of it. However, you're not really sure how deep it is. You do see these stone structures protruding from the water. Some of them are standing up like they're columns next to trees. Some of them are just look like rocks that were carved into, but there are numerous. Okay, there are several of these rocks surrounding the area, and as you walk up to this area, you feel very calm. Like before, you were upset. You were trying to think about things and calm down. As you walk into this place, you feel very, very at peace.
Yeah, for a bit, she's going to just forget about everything, I guess, and she's just going to see all these little trees, see these little rocks, and she's a curious little fucker, so naturally she's gonna be. I'm gonna sneeze. Oh god, actually, I did a fake sneeze earlier. Now I'm actually gonna actually sneeze. Oh, am I? Oh god, it's the
Bless you.
worst. It's the worst when it's like you can feel it. But it's like, am I? Am I? Okay, I think I'm good.
Bless you.
Thank you in advance if that happens. Um, she's going to, I guess, see the little bridges and the little rocks, and of course, her curiosity is going to take advantage of her, and she is going to investigate. She's going to go across the little bridges, and get closer to the rocks, see what the hell's going on around here.
So you're inspecting some of the rocks?
Yeah.
All right. You can. I would say roll investigation if that's what you're doing.
Okay. I'm bad at this. That's a natural 20 plus 2. That's a 22. I'm bad at this. Rolls a nat 20. I should never be able to speak ever again. Peach? Hello, Peach. Hi, Peach.
Peach just died.
Yeah.
Okay. Actually, this is really good. You know exactly what this is. This is the symbol of one of the gods that you follow.
Oh, whoa.
Which one is it?
Sylvanas and Maliki.
It's Sylvanas.
Okay, yeah, Sylvanas is the acorn with the little oak leaf.
Yeah.
Maliki is a white unicorn.
Okay. You see his symbol, Sylvanas. You see a few others, however, you don't recognize those. But the one that the one that sticks out the most to you is his symbol.
I'm gonna walk over there and I'm going to do a Nemo and I'm gonna touch the butt, aka touch the rock. I feel it's gonna be a bad idea.
Sometimes I can't. Sometimes I can't with you people. What is it with you people and touching things?
In my defense, I'm playing a curious child. And children like to touch things. Children like to touch
Yeah, it's fair.
everything that's not theirs.
At least in this instance, this is not anything that's going to harm you. You touch this stone and you don't see anything, you don't hear anything, but you feel warm, like just instead of a chill, like a wave of chills goes over you, instead of that, it's just a nice wave of warmth that just you were calm, like you were calmer before because you entered this place and it's very peaceful, but now you seem at peace. Like I did something, but I can explain it.
Mm-hmm. I get what you're trying to say, though.
I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah. I get what you're trying to say. You know, complete calmness. Zen mode engaged. Yeah, I get it. You know, she's just going to probably have to maybe putting her hand on it for maybe, I don't know, 10, 20 seconds. She's gonna kind of like take a moment and close her eyes and just whisper something as a prayer in Sylvan, being that even though no one's around, this is, you know, she's got that warm feeling. She's just going to do a small little prayer. I think what she actually would say, fuck, because it might be important.
She would say fuck.
Fuck. Yeah, no, that's not what she would say. She would just say, Sylvan, just Sylvanas, if you find Kolvan, make sure that his spirit stays safe. He did well. And look after my group. I know I cannot always be there for them. I know they need help. I know you already talked to Bowie sometimes, but the others as well. Especially Kenneth right now. He's gone stuff in the in a deal with another god. I don't know how that's gonna end up for him. Brooke, she maybe help her find her parents. And whether it's dead or alive, she deserves to know the truth. Darius, I don't know. No for him. But look after them. Doing my best, but I don't have much power. And she's gonna just remove her hand and kind of just look around the area and see if she's still being followed by the little flower fairy things.
You end your prayer and you look around, and it seems that they have vanished.
Well, that was short-lived. And she's going to kind of walk back to like the way that she came from, and she's going to kind of just not take out all of them. She's gonna take out most of the flowers and kind of put them down, but keep one of the more purple in like the drawing. And just take the drawing for example. Keep one of the more little purpley and yellow ones just kind of on the side, in her hair. But take out the rest and kind of put them down, but in like a respectful way, kind of like a way to just pay respect to this area because it seems to be somewhere sacred. possibly.
Mm-hmm.
Should just keep one.
All right. As you begin to leave the area, I don't know how to explain this. Okay, so you know how in Narnia,
Yeah.
when they're coming out of the wood, like they're at the lamppost and they go into the woods and they come out of the wardrobe on the other side,
Mm-hmm.
how everything starts to like transition from one thing to another.
Yeah.
It's similar to that. Like as you begin walking out of this very calming area, you're not really sure when it happened, but you feel like the area changing around you. And the next time that you really blink, you are back at the creek where you were when you first saw one of the little fairies.
Oh shit. Well then. I just went through a magical time vortex with fairies. Magical portal vortex with some fairies. Should have just kind of like look back. Like fully look back and just be like look around and just kind of go. Huh. Take a moment to breathe before kind of bringing yourself back to reality and remembering everything that happened earlier and being like, ah, shit, yeah, okay, that's the thing that exists. Oh fuck, and just kind of just sighing and just carrying on her little stroll.
Shit, 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 shit.
Don't drop anything.
I almost dropped my ring.
Don't do. I'm actually. Oh god, I'm also playing with the ring in my hand right now. Oh god,
That's what I was doing. I threw it on accident because my arm twitched.
I'm playing with this little leaf ring.
Did somebody say ring?
No, Brooke, you've had enough.
That wasn't even the reference I was going for, but okay.
As you're walking, go ahead and roll perception again for me.
Oh. Yeah.
Why is that always the thing I have Alena do? Like, I feel bad that Alena always has to do freaking perception rolls.
I mean, it's fine. Oh, that's another 13. For a plus 11, I've been rolling dog shit tonight when it comes to what my probably average is. I rolled a nat 1 and 2
Character,
2.
honestly.
Yeah, it is. But honestly, the dice know that. Oh, hey, she's depressed. Time to give her
I mean,
depressed rolls.
It seems that your Amaretto curse has returned, but it's in character this time, so it's
Yeah.
okay.
I'm a trained assassin. Rolls a 6 to hit something with advantage because assassinate. It's fine. Oh no, Discord.
Fuck. All right.
Oh, okay.
Hello.
Hello. So Discord just had a second, just decided to just crash for like 2 seconds. Then, so I died. All of her was just nothing, and then just fuck. Okay. Anyway.
My God. All right. You are walking, and you don't almost step on them, but you do. After a bit of a walk, you spot Darius lying on the ground. He doesn't seem wounded. He's just laying there.
Being kind of like, oh yeah, that's the thing. That was the person I was looking for earlier. From being
Not the fairies. Oh yeah.
oh, fairies came along, said hi, and now this has happened. Crap. She's. Oh,
JT, would Darius be asleep or would he just be laying there?
Just laying there.
Okay. I would say that you would notice Alena walk up. You would hear her walking around, and then you would see her come up.
Very slowly, he'll drag himself to his feet. Don't expect to see you around.
Didn't expect to see you either. Just gonna just kind of take a few steps forward, just calmly, but funny enough, Boo actually asked me to look for you earlier, but I couldn't find you in town, so I thought you'd gone somewhere else and decided just to go for a walk.
I just need time to think.
She'll look over, kind of like concerned. She's just gonna. Everything okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
We'll give just a nod. She's, I'm gonna say we get a facial expression because I can't really do it, but she doesn't look that well. Her eyes are kind of just constantly shifting. Her body language is the same as always, Well, body language is arms crossed, one over the bandage, and just kind of not really looking up properly.
You don't look fine.
No, I'm not.
What happened?
To take a few steps forward and just I I don't I need to tell you because the others three know, but it was and we met someone and they knew Leonidas and they were to travel and they told me something that I didn't want to hear.
Well, then don't bother repeating it.
No,
Just sit down for now.
she's gonna sit down, but kind of pull up her and just sit down. So pull up her to her knees and just I need to tell you because it is important. But at the same time, I don't want to imagine it.
I'll be informed later by the others. For now, I think you should stay calm. Just sit down for a bit.
Honestly, it's best if I tell you, because I'm the only one who's gonna get affected by it. Maybe.
Then just say it.
So, remember that centaur we fought thing? I don't know what it exactly was.
Pretty hard to forget.
Yeah. Well, I out of curiosity asked if this person seen any more of these creatures just because he had traveled in Calamus for a while. And the only other one he had saw, the same static with the same like eyes, the same not feeling pain until they died, was another werewolf.
Not knowing what to say, Darius just remains silent, inhaling sharply several times as if he wants to say something, but no words come forth.
Just going to kind of just pull something, make yourself as tiny as possible. I don't. That's. I don't know if it does. What if it could? That's not me. I don't want to end up like that. I'm scared. I'm already scared enough of myself as it is. And now knowing there's something worse, something that I could become that's worse. I don't know.
Who we want to be and who we become are two very different people. But that doesn't mean it's a foregone conclusion. You're going to be okay. I assure you. I promise you.
I don't know if I will be okay. I mean, look at me. It's how we become and who we are two very different things indeed, who we want to be. But, like they say, actions speak louder than words, but no matter how many good things I do, no matter how much I try and be who I really am, all I gotta say is a few cursed words, and will people find out what I am? All those actions go out the window. They don't, no matter what good I do, that's what they will always see me as. A monster that deserves to die. No matter how hard I try to prove otherwise. I didn't ask for this. I made one mistake one day of just going outside. And I made some big choices of my life. I sacrificed so much that I knew I had to. I don't know. I don't know anymore. Maybe.
Darius sits down in classic bonfire position, just a couple feet away. He's going to remove his water skin and just upend it over his mouth, taking a couple swallows before handing it over to her.
He's gonna look over and just gently take it. Thank you.
Don't mention it. Don't really know what to say. So just drink something. It's from the fountain, all the way back at King's Lodge. Maybe it'll make you feel better. Seems so long ago.
It does. I'm gonna take a very just small little sip. He's just, no. It's just, you hear about it, don't you? In all those fairy tales and fables that people and the parents and guardians tell their kids before bed about some kind of brave warrior that slays the horrid beasts and he's cheered on and adored. For after all, how can the beast be good? You never hear the monster's story, only the warrior's. Now I'm on the other side of that story, and I am that monster that will be hunted down and become nothing more than a story to be told by parents to tell their kids to not be afraid. History is, from what I remember, written by victors after all, and I don't want to be that monster. I don't want to be what children ask their parents to check under the beds for. That's not me, but I have no choice in what people will think about me. They'll fear me, they'll hate me, try to kill me. Even if I did find some way to fix this, some way to remove it for good, the scars still tell the story of what I was. And people will still be afraid. And I'm scared of people being afraid of me.
I spent a lot of time fighting for other people. And in that time, I learned that no matter how much they're worth fighting for, people are never worth listening to. You'll never be good enough for anyone. I was never good enough for anyone. And at the end of the day, all the heroes in the storybooks, they're not going to be good enough for anyone. All you can be is good enough for yourself. You're never going to be good enough for yourself if you're worrying about what other people think about you. When you act for someone else, Eventually, you're going to start to lose sight of the person that matters, the person you're truly living for.
I guess. I've already lost one person. I already gave up my family. The other person who seemed to care about me after didn't care about what I was, just cared about who I was. Well, they're dead. So I found it easier to hide.
I had an old friend. He always used to say, when you hide in the day, the only thing that changes is it's nighttime when you finally confront your fears. The man never made sense, but maybe you can make heads or tails of it.
Maybe. And I thought about it a lot recently. Why, for some reason, I hid it from you guys, even though I trusted you guys. I did. I really did. I think it has to go back to what I saw in Old Ashton, back when I decided to become a healer there. I think that was the final straw that made me want to hide everything. I'll tell you if you want to hear it, but it's up to you.
Say anything you need to.
She just swallows and... So, back when I was at Old Ashton, after Pattis had died and I had to run away again, I made it to that town, and luckily the temple was nice enough to take me in. They didn't suspect anything, so I decided that becoming a healer there would be a good idea. I already had some skills, and the garden could provide me with what I needed. One day I heard just something, a crowd, so I went outside. Massive crowds were gathering, and so, of course, me being the curious kid that I am, climbed up to a wall, and I saw hunters, werewolf hunters to be exact. And they had a werewolf. And they captured it, and maybe it was half an hour, maybe up to an hour. I don't know, I lost track of time. But to prove, I guess, to the town that they're no threat and the fact that they're nothing to be afraid of, they tortured it using any method they could. They would do anything they could: silver, acid, scalding water, normal knives. I don't know how long it went on. And being one myself, it knew that I was one, and I knew it was one, even though I could see that it was one. Sorry, I'm trying to find the right words, but just through smell, which sounds weird to say out loud, but that's just one thing that just seems to pass over. And it looked at me, and I don't know if it was like me and it was fighting, or if it was someone who gave in, or somebody who could just control it without any repercussions. They looked at me terrified and that they wanted mercy. I couldn't give them that because they would have known. In the last few minutes, when it was probably barely hanging on to life, that's when they strung it up and started to skin it, to say the least. And it died there. And I thought it was over. And as I was about to leave, they dragged someone else out from the crowd who was also a werewolf. I didn't even realize I was too distracted. And right there and then they killed them as well. Because they didn't exactly have as much of the tools and they didn't have it caged. That terrified me. That's why I think I hid it out with that fear that that could happen to me as well. She's just shaking, obviously crying.
Well, how the fuck do you respond to that? This is why I don't roleplay with people. This situations you put me in.
Sorry.
It is really not that funny.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I saw people getting tortured to death right in front of me. I'm 15 years old. Yeah, how the fuck do you respond to that? No.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. That's the thing I'm trying to keep secret about her backstory for a while.
You know, fuck it, I don't care. Darius doesn't reply, because who could?
Honestly fair. After a little bit, she'll just kind of calm herself down. She'll just look over and just go, sorry. That's I think why I hid it.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
She attempts to give over like a small smile. But
He's not looking. He hasn't held eye contact for minutes now.
it's just now knowing that there's something worse out there. Something worse that I could be or become. I don't know. Pull back so many repressed memories.
There's always something worse to become. This isn't any different. One just has to do what they always do and keep fighting it. You've been fighting it. You just haven't realized. You've been fighting something different. So just keep doing what you're always doing.
I'm trying. Try so hard to for you guys, for my parents, and sometimes I don't know why I'm even bothering. When it gets just that hard. Then I remember I have to fight for you guys, my parents, for Pattis. I'll let his death be in vain. Do what I can. I try every day to prove that I'm not what I am. But I know it's not enough.
Did you think I hated you because you were a werewolf, Alena?
So you did hate me because of it, yeah.
I didn't. Be frank, I don't think I could hate you. I could say it, but I don't know if I meant it then. I definitely know I wouldn't mean it now. I wish you hadn't lied to us. I can see now why you did. I never really hated you because you were a werewolf. I don't know what to do in the future either. I think I've talked enough. Could I have my water skin back?
Yes.
Unless you'd like more.
Oh, yeah, here. And she's gonna just hand it back. Thank you. Sorry that I probably piled so much on you in such a short space of time.
I don't mind.
Thank you.
I didn't do anything.
You listened.
I think you should just lie down for a bit, close your eyes. Anything that could help. I don't think I can for much longer.
Thanks for at least listening and not just shoving me aside.
It was the least I could do. It really wasn't anything.
It meant a lot. Because not many people would want to listen to me. Again, thank you.
After a silent moment, he just says, "You're welcome."
Gives over a small smile, even if he's not looking. Or just kind of just leaning back, lying down, kind of wiping the last of the tears and just kind of lying down.
Can both of you go ahead and roll perception?
I can, but I probably won't.
19.
The mighty 9.
It's always a 9 with you, huh?
Read the name.
I know. You don't. Nothing's really going on. You guys just take a moment to. How would you? I guess
Recuperate.
you just take a. Yeah, you just take a moment. Like you're not talking. You're just really like existing in each other's company for a minute, and you're just not really looking around. You're just there for a second.
Well, feeling there's no danger. She's gonna kind of just like lie on her side. Just kind of close her eyes using her like her arm as a pillow.
Would you like me to leave?
Up to you. I don't mind. If you want to stay, you can. If you want to go, you can. I don't mind. Do whatever you're comfortable with.
I'll be seeing you around, Alena. Sleep well.
Take care. Thank you.
Silently, he gets up and strides out of the clearing. Once barely out of earshot, he just leans against a tree and sticks around. Close enough they can keep an eye on her.
Aw.
After a little bit, she'll probably eventually fall asleep. Absolutely exhausted from everything that happened.
All right. What are the 3 weirdos doing?
We're having a party. We got drunk again. I'm joking.
That is a
You
good
wanna roll
question
for
'cause
that?
I have no idea.
No,
You want to roll for that? Do you actually want to roll
Please.
for that?
no,
Please don't.
no. I'm not doing it again.
Well,
Well, the thing is, how the hell
long
can
has
you
it been?
follow up that?
Well, let me ask a question. Are you guys inside or outside?
Inside
most likely
It's-
inside.
Where are you?
the
We're
room.
in one of the rooms.
The rooms that we rented.
Okay, I was just wondering. Didn't know if you guys wanted to change your scenery.
Well, so I'm asking, how long has it been? Like, how long have we been with the shenanigans?
I want to say it's around 4 o'clock now. It's been about an hour.
All right.
Well, it's been an hour. If it wasn't for that fairy, we would have still been suffering and having a lot of fun with that as well.
Fun for you, maybe.
Hey, at least you actually before you puke.
Yep. Well, guess I got the bunch of bread and water for nothing.
Yeah, I'll still eat the bread.
Yeah,
Kevin's
just
actually
saying.
gonna take a piece of the bread and put it in his bag for his pets. Just
When
making
was
sure
the
they're
last time you fed
okay.
them?
Oh,
When
he
was
was
the
just
last
stale
time you
bread in
fed
there.
Do you think Alena and I found Darius by now?
maybe, but give him some more time.
Yeah.
You guys want to go like explore the area since we can't get lost now? So we have the 3 of us.
Sure.
We're not say it like that because we're probably gonna get lost. But anyway,
Or we might set something on fire. Who knows?
hey,
I
hey,
mean, bring the bottle and we might.
hey.
Do we? No.
All I say is if we do, don't give the bottle to me because if anybody hits me or is in the proximity of the bottle after they hit me, we're gonna have an explosion. And we've been banned from exploding things.
I say we
Sounds
just
fun.
keep it in the room and put it in a safe place because I spent money on that.
We could just keep it in the cart that's with Gizmo and the rest.
I can put it in my bag if I have any room for it.
Didn't you literally just say not to keep it on you?
Very good point.
Hmm.
I do get set on fire a decent amount, shockingly.
Aside from last time.
Good point. Very good point. Why don't
Let's
we
just
try to
leave
put
it
the
here
bag
and
in-
lock the door.
I mean, people here seem nice enough, so yeah, I'll agree.
Right.
Alright.
Actually, I have an area I kind of was thinking about checking out.
What is it?
There's Alright, which room are we in? Because one of them faces that little training grounds area, and one of them faces the everything else.
You're in the one that faces the training ground area.
Old
Okay.
training ground area.
Yeah, Brooke points to the window. Then. That.
Booey's gonna look outside after pushing the curtain away.
Kenneth is gonna glance, and then he's just gonna have the slightest type of face, because he knows training ground equals a lot of people. A lot of people equals I'm gonna have to talk, and he's already been found out once. Maybe
I was just thinking
could
of,
join you guys, because I should probably return this book to the library before I forget.
if you're done with it, yeah.
Are you
I'm
guys
just-
done?
Book?
Nothing. Go ahead. Keep going,
I just-
Kit.
Yeah, I just feel like checking that place, seeing maybe what they're doing. I don't know.
And
Why
again,
not?
maybe get an idea of what's around us. Gods know as much as we need to know location after everything that happens.
Bird,
Yeah.
Yes.
when you look out the window, you do see some tents, you see some training dummies, and a few targets.
Well, if you want to go out there, we can.
Peek out the window, kind of mumbling to yourself. Actually, is there anyone out there?
Well, is there anyone out there, Peach?
Yeah.
Roll perception.
Oh boy. Nat 20?
9?
Since we have a nat 20, I'm not even gonna roll.
Roll, you coward.
Okay.
Do it, you won't. No balls.
Yeah, I know.
They're on her.
Known that for a
They're
while.
on. They are on their chest.
11.
There is nobody outside.
We got 9 and 11. Okay, let's do this. Sorry. So,
There is no one outside. Not the training ground, anyway.
no one's at the training ground area, so. Then again, it is getting close to sundown.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And maybe, Kenneth, did you finish that book, or were you too drunk?
Peach, I messaged you about that. Did he finish the book?
Hold on. When you read the book, you didn't find any new information about Zahor and what, Kit?
I said nothing, probably to turn my background.
Okay. You don't find any new information out about Zahor. However, what information were you looking for exactly about warlocks?
Like, where it's, I know what I was trying to say earlier, but like, he's looking like ways that beneficial things to do as a warlock and just like learn like what warlocks are able to do, and if Zahor had any warlocks where like they might be located, or like what he looks for in warlocks in case like somehow that got into the book.
No, you don't find any information in the book about warlocks.
Okay. So yeah, he's done with the book. So he turns to Brooke. I actually finished reading most of the pages before I drank that. Remember, I was at the other table for like the longest time.
Sorry, what'd you say? I was talking to my mom.
Kenneth's just being like he read it because he was at the other table for a long time. So yeah.
I guess we say we go turn it, maybe kind of get a better look at the town as we go.
Mm-hmm. And if you guys can think of anything you need to look for in the books, maybe do that.
I think I'm fine right now.
I'm pretty sure what we need to search for is on the other island, but we can only get to the other island if we search for your thing first, so... Right now I'm just currently biding time before we travel again.
I guess let's go explore it and drop off the book while we're at it.
Alright?
But I'm trying to not do any talking because I don't have to deal with people again.
Alrighty. So, do you want Brooke or me to talk for you?
One moment. Because I have an idea, just have to check idea.
Oh, sorry.
Doot doot.
Doot doot.
Doot doot. Peach.
What?
Doot.
Dude.
You know what? Never mind. Either or, just maybe we'll just say I'm mute. Or if I need to talk, I'll talk. I want to try and keep it to a minimum in case anybody else tries to.
Why aren't you talking?
Because people know he not normal Kenku.
That's
No.
one person who
He
travels a
knew.
lot.
Yeah, he's traveled to places that you've probably never been to or probably will never be to. So he knows when you're bullshitting him. The
Yeah, they don't
common
know.
person would not know.
He has a high ass insight.
The
Okay.
common people would not know.
He's still going to be cautious. But, yeah. Anyway. So exploring?
Let's go.
And out they go. Kenneth's leaping out the window. I'm kidding.
No!
You wanna do that? I have feline agility. Let's do it.
I have monk shenanigans.
So, are you guys going outside the door?
Yes.
Roll
Is there going to
perception.
be another door?
Where's my coin? Flip it real quick.
No.
Okay, the door.
As
We're
much
gonna
as I
open
want
the
there
door,
to be
there's just
another
gonna be
door.
another door.
As much as I want to do that, I'm not gonna do the door again. For now.
18.
Another perception.
I
Yeah,
Yeah.
I want the other two of you to roll as well.
mean, I already rolled. I got 15.
23.
Okay, well, you. Despite the fact that the sun is starting to go down, you do still see people going about their day. I forgot. Lois. I'll talk to you later. Actually, I don't even think she's back yet, but there
Here.
are still people out and about. You guys notice that there are some people gathered around a more older looking man who every now you can hear him speaking, but you're not really, you know he's speaking. You hear, but there's a lot of noise going on, so you don't really hear exactly what he's saying. But every now and then you do see him like hand gold to somebody. That's, I guess, a major thing that you notice as you're going outside.
I guess I'll go a little closer and check out what the hell's going on.
Kenneth will follow, but kinda like he's not stealthily going over there, but he's like going over there without trying to draw attention to himself, just to see what the fuck's going on.
You are a
So
bird.
walking.
Bowie's
Trying.
sorry.
Go ahead, Burb.
Bowie's most likely gonna stay by the doorway or the entrance exit place, waiting for the rest of the two to finish their shenanigans.
You guys are outside, by the way.
Oh, we are? Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
We
didn't realize.
walk. Yeah.
I thought we were
So
still indoors, but oh well. Oof.
Didn't you guys say you're going outside?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but the
Yeah, we
way you
did.
were wording it, it's like as soon as we
No.
left the room, that's what we were rolling.
No, I didn't see it. She said we were walking around for a bit and we saw that.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
For once, I'm not the one who's owned.
Look, my brain, okay?
No, I'm just proud of myself because I actually paid.
Yes.
Okay. Anyway, what is his deal to seem to be kind of?
Essentially, what he's doing, he's saying riddles to people, and if they guess the correct answer, he's giving them money.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna go over closer more.
Kenneth's gonna follow with a sigh.
Oh boy, what's this drunk again? She's gonna follow. Well, Booey's gonna follow.
I
Alright.
get some entertainment.
Well, you guys actually walk up as he's saying a new riddle, and you see the vast majority of the crowd. I see crowd. There's like a majority. There's like a maybe 10 people there, including the three of you. Most of the people here are children that are listening to him. He smiles at the three of you as you come up, and he begins the new riddle, which is, I have a tail, but no body. I have a head, but no brain. What am I? And you can hear some of the younger kids just spouting out random answers.
Kenneth's gonna lean over to Brooke. Kite.
Hold on, hold on. I'll copy and paste it so I'll have to say it more than once.
Kite. Dear Lord.
Okay, Brooke's then gonna. Do you want me to say it or do you want me to wait for a second?
Well,
No, you good.
Okay. Brooke kind of quietly says, but like, well enough to hear, kind of quietly. Kite?
He just shakes his head.
okay. Booey's not going to say it out loud, but she is going to toss or flip her silver coin around, just playing with it. Like, heck. Because it seems like she already solved it, I guess.
I don't.
She's just tossing her coin in her own hands. That's it. Like just a silver coin.
You see the man. He smiles whenever anyone says an answer or does anything. But he does again smile at Brooke when she says her thing, and then smiles at you when he sees you just tossing a coin.
Well, how did y'all figure it out?
Hey, Peach, I'm not the smartest one. Can I roll something to see if Brooke actually figures it out?
No.
Oof.
Sure, go ahead. I'm not gonna be the mean.
Okay, what do you want me to roll?
Intelligence.
Okay.
Burb, do you know what it is?
It's a coin, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Yep.
Oh.
It's too late.
I'm still gonna roll to see if I pick it up before. 19.
Lois?
Oh, that's why you start flipping the coin.
Yeah,
Exactly. You say it. You do know what it is. Yeah, I would say Brooke knows what it is.
All right. Did Bowie already say it? Did-
Okay, I was thinking that, but I didn't say that, JT. I thought it didn't
did Bowie say it out loud, or is that just you, Burp, saying it out loud?
No, that was just me saying it out loud.
All
Bowie,
right.
no, Bowie knows, which is why she's just flipping the coin.
Brooke
still
just
think
thinks for a second,
tiger.
glances over to Bowie, and just goes, "Oh, a coin."
The man he gives a bit of a laugh and goes, well done," and he hands Bowie a little bag.
A bag?
Yeah, it's like a little coin purse.
Huh.
It's
How much?
it's not empty. You look inside, it's like there are 50 gold pieces.
I'm sorry, what?
50 gold pieces.
That's enough for a potion of healing, are you sure?
Yes, I am sure.
This man's
That's
rich.
enough. That's enough for a bottle of alchemy fire, are you sure?
Do I have to say it again?
Okay,
Take the money and run.
alrighty.
Also,
That's-
none of you have seen this man before, by the way.
That's more meat for me.
No.
Does he have another riddle?
Do you want another riddle?
Yes, I want another
50
riddle.
gold now. Oh God, you stay.
Lord.
God, alright, fine. He begins again. He says, what is running around water deep? Wait, hang on. No, not that one. I don't like
Wait.
that one. Hold on. Give it. Shut up.
Ooh.
It says, my rivers are dry, my forests have no trees, my towns are flat and empty, and my roads cannot be walked on. What am I?
Can you put it in chat so I can read it
Yes,
again?
I'm working on it. Hold on.
Thank you.
I'm putting in helpful things. And just like last time, you hear the younger kids just spouting out random answers.
My initial thought is imagination or a book. But I know that's not it.
I'm gonna answer it because we already have enough money. I kind of start kind of backing away and kind of say, "You have fun with this hoot," and I'm gonna.
You gave up already?
Nah, don't want to take away from the little kids.
Sure. Sure.
Can I roll intelligence again to see if I actually know? Because I'm bad at this shit. I'm bad at riddles.
Why you ask Kenneth?
Huh?
Nothing. Go ahead.
Am I right? Is it imagination?
No, you're
Or
wrong.
book? Yeah, I was about to say.
That's a nat 20. What is
Are you
it?
fucking kidding me?
It's always for the stupid things.
I don't understand anymore. I don't understand. You know what? I want you to guess.
Peach, I'm actually bad at this in real life. No.
Is it a plane?
No,
I'm
it's
not even gonna
Verb. Do you know
shout
what
the
it
answer
is?
out, but
Hold on. It was drive.
I feel stupid for the fact I don't know this. Since
No, this
Don't
is
worry. I love
What do you think it is?
riddles.
I don't think it's.
Guess?
What the fuck? So, like, let me look at it again. Let me drive first. My towns are flat, and oh, okay, yeah, that was a little stupid. Okay,
What?
it's a map. I'm not
It
saying
is
that
a
out
map.
loud as I'm not saying that out as Brooke, but like,
Bowie and Kenneth, not Bowie, Brooke and Kenneth, we both know what it is.
Well, not gonna take from the little kitties now. So, oof.
Kenneth is gonna lean down to one of those kids and just whisper, "Map," and slowly walk away.
You don't give out the answers. You give hints.
Yes,
You
but Kenneth cannot mimic a hint.
You know what? Just do what I did, okay? The coin, the last riddle, okay? We should probably just head elsewhere.
Again, like I said, Kenneth's gonna lean down, like before they walk away, he's gonna lean down to one of the kids and say "map" and walk away. Let the kid have it. Because I would beg to differ that you could technically walk on the roads, quote unquote, but then you're just walking on the map. That's a different story, but I beg to differ.
But
You guys good now?
yeah.
yeah.
Cool. You see this kid's eyes immediately light up, and he blurts out, "Map, map, map!" And immediately, all the other kids are like, "What? No, no, it's not!" And the older man, he starts laughing. Obviously, he knew that you told the kid, but you see him pass out some treats to the kid, and then seeing that the other kids feel left out, just ends up passing out treats to the others as well.
Aw.
Nah.
Kenneth just smiles and like, I'm glad I did that. And he turns to walk.
All right, where are you guys going?
Guess to return the book to the library.
You. All right, it's like across the street, so it doesn't take you long to get to the library.
So Kenneth's gonna walk in and place the book on the counter if the secretary lady is there.
Library?
What, Kit?
I'm just nothing. It's fine.
What, Kit?
Just said secretary lady, and I was like, so a librarian? I'm sorry, I'm an
True.
ass.
Okay.
Stop pressuring
God.
me.
All right. You walk in. It is not the same, but there is another one there.
He's gonna set the book down. Borrowed earlier, return now. And he's pointing at the book to be like, hey, yo, bringing this back.
The librarian. This one's a more of an older woman who you're not really sure what race she is. She just. I'm not gonna put into detail what she's not important. You hand her the book. I'm not.
She becomes our
doing
favorite
this right
NPC.
now. No, it's not Jules. You give her the book. She just gives you a nod and puts the book behind her counter.
And Kev's gonna
Oh shit.
need to look books or go walk round.
What?
He's talking to Brooke and Billy, being like, do you guys want to look at any of the books or do you want to go walk?
Okay.
My head's
Let's walk
already
around a bit more.
My head's already starting to hurt, and I'm not sure if it's the book or the booze. But anyways, we should probably head elsewhere.
Yeah.
So, take initiative. Who's in the lead? Who's leading everybody else?
Brooke is a
Oh,
cocky
shit.
bastard. I'm making my way downtown. Fuck.
Oof. Hmm.
But
We should probably go to.
Actually,
we should probably go
I
to
probably am in
side.
the lead because I'm the fastest right now.
What were you saying, Burb?
We should probably, head towards that training ground, put it to some good use. Still need to keep our skills sharp, especially what happened last time.
good idea.
Sure. Know if it's out for open use?
Wait, would we know? We should probably ask first.
Yeah.
Or see if there's any signs posted.
Or, ask the locals.
Ask a random Brooke's just gonna ask a random person.
What exactly are you asking them?
Just being like, hey, can anyone use like the trading area?
They say yes.
Alright, sweet. I give a thumbs up to them and we start heading that way, I guess.
Alrighty.
Sounds like a plan.
You get back to the training grounds, and it actually appears that there are, even though when you looked out the window last time there was no one there, however this time it appears that there are some people there. They're not really doing much. Someone made a fire off to the side. No one's really doing anything at the moment. They're just sitting around at the moment. But there are people there now.
Cool.
Alrighty. Some people nearby. Hopefully we don't cause any collateral damage to anyone, but this should be fine. So, what do you guys think that you guys need to work on?
I've been using my bow way too much, so I should probably try and figure out how the hell to hit people again with a stick.
You have a sword on your hip, right?
Yeah.
You could try practicing with that, I guess.
I'm looking for something less deadly.
Hmm.
This sword has seen some days.
Unfortunately, that's kind of how combat works.
I know.
I think he just
But
meant for
training
practice.
yeah, what Bowie said.
Oh, just pick up a stick.
That's what I was saying.
Even practices with sticks can be deadly, but it's still better than getting stabbed by metal.
Stick, not a club.
Oh no.
As those two are talking, Kenneth is going to look for any area where they can battle with sticks.
Oh no. My
Or
grandfather?
wooden swords.
Look, here's the thing. My grandfather, he strangles people with sticks, okay?
Okay. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
a interesting way to use sticks.
Well, he's a legend throughout my people, so yeah. There's lots of stories about him doing that, but never mind that. Let's, practice, I guess. But what
Sure.
about your magic? Have you figured that out yet, Kenneth?
He nods. It's hit or miss with a lot of things.
Hit or miss.
And no, we can't do that. Not on Twitch.
I guess I never miss, huh?
I mean, I do have a boyfriend.
Shut up.
Anyway,
Oof.
I'm still trying to figure out why it doesn't always hit people, but... Okay, JT. You are glad I don't have the band hammer.
You mean like this?
Oof. Oof.
Big oof.
Big oof.
Wonder when they will realize.
Oh, they're back.
Actually, you're gonna have to remove the word West from that statement, JT. But then, yes, I do live in misery.
Oof.
Wait a
You all
second.
thought I banned them, huh?
Quick, do it again! I won't return!
Oh yeah?
Oh shit.
Okay, we need to get back on track once Josh returns.
fine.
I guess Calamus is over then.
Oh, bye
Man.
guys. This is the last session ever. Sorry about that.
Oof. Well, he's gonna control the bird. Oh, no, never mind.
Nice.
I,
Alright.
I was just gonna roleplay through Twitch if I needed to.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
See,
And
I
if-
have mod powers in that place too, so I could just ban you from there too. So
Lois wouldn't allow it.
I know.
Oof.
Joke's on you, I have an alternative account.
Oof.
What were you guys
Okay.
doing?
But Kenneth's
Talk-
like, I kind of figured it out. I'm trying to figure out why it doesn't always hit people.
Using magic is kind of like using a sword or using a bow. It's not always guaranteed to hit. I'm pretty sure me and Brooke can tell you that. Right?
Yeah. Think of
It
it
does
just
make
as another
sense.
weapon or object to use. It's just different, I guess. Don't worry, it took me a while to actually to figure it out myself.
Same. It takes a especially long time without guidance, so you're lucky to have us, I guess.
Yeah,
Yep.
and I do occasionally get some help from Zahor, which is nice.
That's nice of him. Oh yeah,
Don't-
did I do the thing earlier today? Oh
What
yeah,
thing?
I did. No, that's just Bowie talking about flipping off the sky.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, I did. Only Alena saw. Okay, never mind.
Kenneth just rolls his eyes.
So you could either, attempt magic practice with those dummies over there, or we could try, getting you back into
want him
shape.
accidentally setting anything on fire.
Yeah, I was about to say, most of my stuff deals with fire. Except for maybe like 2 things, and only one of them is deadly.
True.
Actually,
So I'm
Bowie
thinking-
and Brooke, it's kind of in a fighting stance. Up for a bit of sparring?
Why not? Just got done with the hangover. Might as well fight it out.
Exactly what I was thinking.
Kenneth is going to say need and like to like a pile of sticks or like wooden swords, whatever close. He is going to grab a couple and then toss it over to Brooke and one for himself and possibly Bowie if she takes it.
Brooke's not going to grab it. She's going to fight with her fists,
Oh, you're gonna fight with your
or her staff, which is strapped to her back. But she's going for like a physical kind of fisticuffs type deal right now.
Alrighty, Bowie's gonna use her fist as well then.
Oh boy.
Kenneth takes a step back, knowing his punches don't do shit.
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah. I guess we'll roll initiative.
Meanwhile, Kenneth fights the dirt.
Oh yeah, you're a monk. You use your dexterity instead. Fuck you.
Yep. My dex isn't even that high, so this actually isn't.
You know what? Yeah, go ahead. Roll for initiative.
Oh, shit.
Oh shit, this is gonna take a while then, dear lord. I'm sorry, chat.
Fine. It's gonna be
You know
quick.
what? Hold on.
Alrighty.
Lois. Kit and Burb, heads or tails?
Heads.
Might as well go with tails then.
Tails wins.
Fuck.
I'm not just pulling that out of my ass. I rolled a coin, or I tossed a coin.
You rolled a D2, that's what you did.
Yep, exactly.
Takes round 2.
as all of that went on, Kenneth's just going to be like sitting in the corner, just looking up occasionally, and he's just going to be kind of talking to Zahor while like doodling in his journal, being like, "Yep, nope, that's not for me." Because
after Brooke got her assumably ass handed to her, she's gonna kind of come to a dummy, take once again a fighting stance, and kind of just practice. And then briefly flip Bowie off.
Yeah, fuck you too. She's gonna return the favor, I guess. Flipping off.
Yeah, you're not wrong, Lois.
Oof. So,
All right,
Ken,
I have a question.
sorry.
No,
So
go ahead first,
answers.
Ferb. Go ahead first, Ferb.
It's more so asking Kenneth if he wants to practice with the rapier again.
All right, then hold on a second. How are you guys feeling right now? Do you guys want to keep going, or do you think this is an okay place to stop?
I'm down with whatever.
Oh,
I will yield to the consensus of the group, but I'd prefer to wrap up at midnight. I do have work tomorrow.
yeah, it's 12.
Okay.
It's like 12:30 my time, so
11 for me.
this is a good
You
place for us.
gotta love whenever Discord likes to deafen you, even though you're not deafened at all, and you just can't hear
Oh
shit.
shit!
Oof.
So I just missed everything after Billy offering.
Okay. Are you guys sparring or not?
Yeah, and as I was speaking to Jerry, I pick heads.
Tails. Boo's gonna use her shield this time. Because
Tails again.
damn.
Called it.
Legit. Like Lois can back me up. She's in the thing with me. I got Tails twice.
Oof.
Kenneth is going to be like pretty much like knocked to the ground at that point. How the hell good?
Maybe you're just rusty. I mean, if I recall correctly. Wait, would Bowie know about the, stab in the skull on the
No.
the first session?
I mean, she
No, I
was
would-
there at the after the fact.
Yeah, after, but you didn't.
After.
Unless you talked about it, it wouldn't have been very obvious. Because a rapier, it's not like a scimitar or a
No,
scimitar.
I know.
However the fuck
know.
you say it.
I know how a rapier works, okay? So,
I was explaining it more for Jess, but okay.
oh, okay. Sorry.
It's fine.
It's not very obvious that you did that, so I would say no.
Well, you might be just rusty. I mean, remember the time where we had to hide those bodies in, what's the town's name? It was before we traveled by boat.
What?
King's
Area.
Watch.
We
King's
hit
Watch.
we hit the dead bodies in King's Watch.
And
God.
and they weren't dead either, which was the funny thing.
Yeah, one was dead. Two
No.
were alive.
Yeah, one of
Well,
them was
yeah.
dead.
But I didn't mess with the dead one because that's where Alena was. She was like, I'm so sorry. Kind of like time to make these fuckers regret everything.
You guys did. You know what? Honestly, I would probably do the same.
Yeah, we hit the bodies
Yes.
and made them embarrassed.
Valid.
I might have gotten maybe one good hit in if I remembered correctly. I think that's why I kind of stopped using it. Traumatized Alena, I'm pretty sure. And he's gonna put his rapier back up into whatever. Pulling her out and twist.
Anyway, Brooke's gonna quickly do like 2 punches in the. Brooke's gonna go anyway, and she does 2 punches quickly in the air. Round 2. To Bowie.
If you win, just know that it's because I already fought 2 people already. One of them being you.
You thoroughly handed my ass to me last time. I think you're fine.
What's up, Peach? What were you wanting before we had Bowie and Kenneth spar?
What?
Heads or tails? Brooke.
Tails.
Heads.
Yeah, it's gonna
Don't.
be heads this time.
Don't you
It's
dare.
Heads. It's heads.
Fuck you.
Lois can back me up. I'll take a screenshot if you don't believe me.
I believe you. I just hate this because Brooke's the monk.
Oh my god. Bowie's God.
Who is God?
Hell, given the chance, she probably would fight a god and not even care.
Yeah, she would, actually.
God. Bowie is a god. It
Oof.
literally, it's tails, heads.
Oof. Big oof.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
Let's have a fight this time, though. I'm just
Alright,
gonna.
you know what? Since we are ending soon, I'll let you go. Ignore that. Roll for initiative, the two of you.
Oh boy.
You know,
And
we're
again-
ending soon, so go ahead and play this out.
As they start out fighting, Kenneth's gonna go do his little
No.
journal writing and prayers because why the fuck not?
I would say at this point, you guys have gathered a small crowd. Like the few people that were there at the training grounds are watching intently, and as you guys begin, they're all cheering for Bowie as she's won every battle since the beginning.
I'm a bit tired, but oh well. You really want to do this again?
I'm in the mood.
Alrighty. You're lucky I can't use my scimitar. Or Kapesh, at least. You're lucky I can't use that. So, I'm guessing I'm going first.
Initiative
I mean,
me.
is 18 more than 17?
Technically, yes, but also 2 plus 2 does equal 5 at some cases.
Shut the fuck up. You can't use that against me because TikTok has ruined that phrase for me. So just go,
Ooh.
Burp.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna need you to send me the TikToks that
No,
run that
no,
phrase
no,
for you later.
No, I cannot.
Okay,
real
let's Google
question
it
is-
myself.
The real question is, weapons or no weapons?
No weapons.
No weapons? Alrighty. Going straight for a fucking punch. Let's do this. Unarmed attack.
You have a D4, don't you? Because you have Tavern Brawler.
Yep. That's a nat 20 to hit.
God.
Why? Why do
And
you
max
pain me this way?
damage.
Why do you pain me this way?
With max damage, and I'm going to be using Tavern Brawler to grapple.
Bowie's God.
Bowie is God.
God.
Except I need to use athletics this time instead of acrobatics because I can't. Because the acrobatics only applies when I'm using the Kapesh. That's a 12. Contested athletics. So
Athletics. Okay.
Book has a +4 to athletics.
No.
Oh,
No. No.
Dear Lord. So
oh my god.
Book is grappled.
What do we have for the rules of grappling right now?
Hold on.
Dear Lord.
Hold on. Stop it, laptop. Fuck. Oh my fucking god. I love it. Oh my. I'm not going to smash the $1,700 laptop. I'm not going to break it. While grappled, any melee attack you do is at disadvantage. If you try to cast a spell that requires you to move your hands or use an object, you must roll a strength check to try and pry your hands or the object free. Any teleportation spell can be cast as normal, such as Misty Step. Hold on. Also, the grappler can make a second opposed grapple check as an action. Oh my god, stop it. If they fail, the target is still grappled. If they succeed, both they and the target are pinned.
You know, fuck it. Missy step.
You're really gonna waste a spell slot?
And that's a bonus action, so I still have my main action. I'm going right behind Bowie. And then I'm gonna try and punch her.
Roll to hit. Oh my fucking god, I'm gonna break this goddamn laptop.
Oof.
Roll to hit.
Yep.
Kit.
No.
She has God mode activated. You can't touch her.
Armor class of 17. Oof.
I said no.
I said no. Oof.
I just want Brooke to be a badass. Damn it.
Ain't
Well,
this
that's my turn.
a big ol' heckin' oof. Let's see. What can Bowie do? Oh boy.
God, no, I hate this.
Well, because you used the spell, Bowie's also gonna use the spell. She's casting Shield of Faith +2 to her AC.
No. Is that it for that?
No, that's a bonus action.
Oh, frick, I forgot.
Actually, hold on. Let me check.
Meanwhile,
Damn.
Kenneth comes in from the sidelines doing Toll of the Dead. I'm kidding.
Damn it. If I have a... Yeah. Fucking Shield of Faith is somatic. That means she requires hand, so I can't do that. Okay.
Burb, I need you to do me a favor.
Yes.
I
Chest
need you to
punch.
check your rolls.
Rolls.
Look at the rolls that you have.
Oh, that's amazing.
Hell yeah!
You literally have to
Kenneth
go.
in a cheerleader outfit. I need that.
No, look at your rolls as in like Discord. As your roll.
Let me check. Hold on. Let me... God damn it. Why? Why? I was looking in dice rolls and I'm just like, did I do something wrong? And it's just like, oh,
God.
why? Oof. Anyways.
Alright, it's your turn, Burb.
Yeah, so I can't use freaking Shield of Faith because of somatic components.
Why?
stuff.
Wait, but I got ungrappled from you, so.
No, just still grappled. I did.
No, I
decided-
teleported.
No, she missy
Oh,
stepped
yeah.
Burb.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Okay, so she can't cast Shield of Faith. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So now she has an armor class of 19, and she's just gonna go straight for a punch again.
You couldn't hear her before, and she's like, "Oh, do you know what I should do to make that worse? I should raise it even more. Get
Yeah.
fucked."
Damn.
That's a 22.
I hate this.
Max damage again. That's a 5.
I don't understand.
Why?
You know what? I'm giving you that roll back. You're God again.
Leonidas, why?
Leonidas is just favoring Bowie.
Oof.
I knew I shouldn't have named this bot Leonidas.
Oof.
Brooke's gonna.
Also, Kit, the both of you, make sure you guys are subtracting health as you go.
Yeah, I just
Yeah.
did. I just made sure. I'm going to try and once again unarmored strike.
Okay, go ahead.
Sure, I have this right because I want
I'm
to.
gonna be so sad if you hit an 18 and
Bonus action.
Bonus action.
Again. No, I could just bonus action attack again.
Oh, nice.
Oh my god.
Dear Lord. Dear Lord. What's
At
going
this
on?
point, as Bowie keeps hitting you again and again, and Bowie keeps just dodging again and again, the people who are watching are just they're beside themselves laughing. They're enjoying themselves completely.
Brock just yells out, "Damn it, I'm supposed to be good at this!"
You want to use a stick?
No! Maybe!
Hit me!
Ooh.
Suddenly, I
So-
can't feel my arm. Oh, great. Haha.
Let's see here. Let's see here. Well, there's nothing more that I can do. Wait, what? Hold on. Let me.
You can hit me again, bitch.
Yeah, I can. But this time I'm gonna change it a bit.
Oh boy.
Instead of her normal strike, she's actually just going to use her elbow instead. That's a 14 to hit, so nope.
Hey,
Yeah,
look,
Brooke
she
dodges
missed.
that.
Maybe things can turn around for once.
Turn around.
Okay, once again, unarmed strike.
Hmm.
21.
Hey,
Finally.
Book's first hit.
I'm gonna be so sad for you if you do like 1 damage.
Minimum damage. No,
If you
she
do
does not.
minimum
She has
damage,
to-
I'm gonna be so sad.
Oh.
Oh my!
Bonus action flurry of blows.
How did I? How did I?
I am loving this way too much.
Oh my god!
Dear Lord.
If they
I'm-
weren't surrounded by a group of people, I would have Kenneth actually sneak over there and just distract Bowie. But then again, I want Bowie to
The
win.
10 that
is the sad
misses.
thing.
Roll 1d20 plus
Kid,
5.
so
Come on, come on. Second one. The
sorry.
second one doesn't hit because you have Shield of Faith.
Yep.
Just wasted a key
Kid.
point.
I'm so sorry. But at the
Oh.
same time, this is great.
I'm supposed to be the badass monk. Damn it.
This is oof. So
Oh, I just wasted that key point.
It's fine.
so basically after dodging 3 punches from Book again.
No, she got hit once.
Oh yeah. One got hit once. Minimum damage sadly. Still counts as still counts as a dodge in her book. So
What do you roll to hit, like with an unarmed strike? Is that just a strength modifier?
yeah, it's just
Okay,
It
It's
tells
Yeah,
just-
you on
it'll
your-
tell
it
you,
tells
but
on
like
your
it's
character
different
sheet.
for us because I'm a monk and she has Tavern Brawler.
I
Yep.
know. I was just curious because I wanted to see if Kenneth would even be able to make a hit. Nope.
No.
oof.
He has a +0, so kind of guessed it.
That's a 9. That's also a
Nice.
miss. Hey. Bowie's
Dodge.
finally missing, guys. This is gonna take a while.
23.
Nice.
Nat 1.
5 damage, yes. Bonus action, not flurry of blows.
Stunning strike.
I have that?
Kenneth's
Currently?
just sitting over there, just
Wait,
being
I
like,
don't-
okay, how are these
I
fuckers gonna
think
heal
stunning strike
themselves?
is a level 3 monk thing.
That's level 3.
Yeah. Okay.
If I was level 3, I totally would have used that on you already.
Oof.
9, miss.
That's a big oof. My turn again.
Fast but not accurate.
That's a 23. Bowie hits again. 4 damage. And she's going to grapple once more. Or
Hit
attempt to. What?
You jerk.
Tavern Baller's a bitch at times.
It is.
Do you know what else was a bitch?
Me.
What?
Polar Master.
Yeah. Puller Master and Sentinel.
Contested athletics.
JT, I love you.
Oh, why is it always one off?
You're grappled again.
Oh
Oof.
my god. Oh my god.
Misty. Yeah?
Or acrobatics to save against the grapple.
My athletics is higher.
Oh.
I took
So you-
athletics before acrobatics because I was being a dumbass.
Oh. Oof.
That was
Biggie.
before I fully knew if I was confident going monk or not.
Okay. I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I Misty step 10 feet above you.
Oh my god.
Hold on, let me do the Pythagorean theorem again.
I'm grappled right underneath you. This is
I know.
fine.
I know. Oof.
So how much? That's 1d6, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Damage me.
Hit me.
Hit me.
Oh wait, didn't we decide that was the 1d6 applies to me and her? Because I'm falling. I forgot what it was exactly. Peach.
Hang on. Yeah, I would say yes.
Okay, so then I guess I'll roll it. 5 damage to both of us.
Nice.
It's just fall.
Alright, guys, hold on a second.
Alright.
Where have heads or tails?
Heads.
Well, I guess I have tails.
Hey, look. Brooke won.
Nice.
Oh my god.
Somehow in there, Brooke is able to turn the tides, and in the end, she ends up being victorious.
Like beaten within an inch of my life right now.
Oh yeah.
I don't.
Nice. Yeah, if
Sorry, you were gonna say something.
if we were to just keep on rolling, it'd take a while.
Yeah, that would definitely take a while, but that was pretty funny, honestly.
All right. It takes you guys quite a bit of time to do this, and by the time that you are done, the sun has begun to set, and I'm going to transition over to Darius and Alena
Nice.
because it's a full moon night.
Heh
For sure.
Oh,
heh. Yeah. Want me to say what's gonna happen, Peach, or you?
Yes.
All right. Well, just before the sun was set, because I did tell Peach, earlier, the fact that there's almost like an inbuilt like alarm system in, Alena. She just sort of like just wake up, and I technically did unmute myself on OBS. I did. Okay, good. She like leans up, looks up, kind of just thinks, just kind of just sighs, puts a hand out in front of her, does Druidcraft to double check and be like, okay, yeah, my body's not saying anything wrong. Sees that, little full moon on the Druidcraft. And from her little pouch on the side on her belt, she just kind of like pulls it out and just kind of flicks it up and just pulls out the little bottle. Clicks it back down. Of course, not anyone else is probably around. Just pops it open and just kind of just chugs it down as quickly as she can without trying to think about it. And the second it's down, she's just like, just putting the empty bottle away and just kind of just pulling herself up and kind of just like putting like her hands on her head, just like, here we go again.
JT, are you still here?
Yeah.
Would Darius have moved away from where he was, or would he have stayed?
No, he'd still be remaining.
All right, then you would notice that she would wake up and suddenly do this. And when she would do Druidcraft, you would see the full moon symbol.
Watching and rolling.
She'll just sit there, just kind of wait. I guess it's the best way, not really noticing everything's around. Just eventually wait for the sun to set, and probably even after about 5 minutes, because it doesn't take long to set in. She looks very sickly, to say the least, because this is poison she's pretty much drinking. She looks ill. And once after the sun to set down, she's gonna just kind of wait till there's any kind of moonlight. She's just gonna just hesitantly just kind of just sigh, put her hand in it, see there's no reaction, and just kind of just let out like a sigh of relief and just put her head back down, but not sleeping, just head down, looking pale and sick.
Well, being the vigilant man Darius is, he's not going to sit down. He's still going to remain watching from the distance.
Probably after she's gonna look up and kind of go, unaware that Darius has stayed behind, and unaware that she's gonna eventually, pull herself up again, weaker than usual. Dust herself off from a little rest on the floor. Make sure she's got everything, and just slowly, I guess, lethargically, just walk away back to the town. Not really paying attention.
All right, I think that's what we're gonna do for now.
Okay.
We will come back here to the same spot next week.
Oh boy.
It's gonna be fun.